Yo, if you watch this podcast,
who the fuck are you?
talk to us. Yeah. Leave a comment.
Yeah, that's pretty much what we want to know. It's like talk to us.
Leave a comment. Friends. Just say, look, I watch you guys on a regular basis. It doesn't mean that you watch every episode. If you don't, I don't know.
I'll go to your wedding.
We'll go to your wedding.
If you're of drinking age, me and Oscar go drinking like every weekend. Come with us.
Join the Discord. Talk to us.
Any kind of communication.
You can even talk to us on Instagram too.
Yeah,
I think you can message, right? People on Instagram.
Tony just took it to another side. He's like, please talk to me. I'm lonely.
Yeah. Talk to Tony. He's lonely.
Tony's not lonely. He belongs to the streets.
No.
Yeah, you're right.
You're right. You bring it up every episode.
Yeah. Ladies, if you need
selling my image.
No, exactly. He's like, ladies, if you need some attention.
A single man right here.
Yes.
My son. I raised him up.
Stop going further. You keep going further and further.
Well, what I was
going to
say was that I was inviting people to the party.
May God bless
the Unqualified Gurus podcast. I am Oscar and this is Danny.
This show does not let me wrong. Like I don't miss.
Episode 31. 31 or 31st?
31.
31?
31 sounds fine.
Yeah, episode 31st. I mean, even though it's correct, it doesn't sound
would it
as
be
cool.
the 31st, but episode number 31?
Both of those, yeah.
Both of those, something like that?
It just depends on the context and what you're saying.
Is that the guru pit?
Putazos
right now. It's 31st. No,
yeah. Damn.
Oh, man, dude. What did we do this week, man?
I mean, a lot of stuff happened. It's just like, but let's tell the fans the truth, Danny.
Let's tell the fans the truth.
Yeah, like we're gonna get into like start fighting and stuff.
What is the truth?
Nah,
it's the last episode.
In all transparency, no.
No.
Yeah, this might be a short episode. We're trying. Our goal was like, let's just get it out of the way in an hour and a half. Say hi to y'all, let y'all know what's going on in our lives, and and then just call it a day.
Call it a day. Yeah.
Because you've been stressed.
I'm trying to wrap.
Te ven mal las canas.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I've been trying to wrap things up, and I leave in 2 days.
You know what canas are?
No. What's the context?
It's I said that you've been really stressed. You can see your canas more. That's like the white hair.
Oh,
okay. Because they say it's called because of stress.
Stress, yeah.
Yeah, so.
But yeah,
that's the Spanish word of the day. Ganas.
Ganas. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I forgot the last Spanish word. He taught me how to say crab like 2 episodes ago.
Cangrejo.
Okay. I need to go back to the episodes.
One word per episode, Tony.
Yeah. Starting from episode 30. Was it 30? Yeah.
30, yeah, it was when we had 30, the chips. No, 29. We had 20, the chips.
Okay, yeah.
We had
but
the chips.
I taught you another one last week, which was putazos.
Putazos, yeah. I've been saying that.
You have?
Just so y'all.
Yeah. But so, by the time you're watching this, I'm either already in London or on the plane. Yeah. I mean, I know we do the what do you call it? The premiere. So I'll be on the plane.
Yeah. Damn. So when y'all see this, go to Danny's Instagram and wish him a safe trip.
Yeah. Thank you. Wish me a safe trip.
A
fun trip.
And if anybody's ever been to London, let them know what the hell to do.
Yeah. What to eat. It's like, what food should you not miss if you're in London? Is there a restaurant? Is there a dish that you're like, go find it, whatever?
Is there a famous pub Danny needs to hit up
exactly,
for
that
all
too.
of us?
For all of
so
us.
you can shoot videos and then drink a beer and rate it there.
And then report back to you. Mm-hmm. All we do is, see, the school things, I'm going for them. I'm going for you now.
Yeah.
That's how I get in trouble.
Earlier, we were all like, that everything we do is literally just so we can talk about it on the podcast.
Yeah, now, as something happens, it's like, oh, content. That's right. Make it happen.
I wanted to tell Oscar about my day. He's like, wait, save it.
Save it. Don't talk about it.
It's like, look, if it was a Wednesday, I wouldn't be like, save it till next Monday. Mm-hmm. I'd be like, talk to me, bro.
I'll forget by Monday. You can tell me again on Monday.
but the cutoff is Saturday.
Saturday, the weekend.
Don't talk to me about your day on Saturday. Save it for,
Monday, yeah. But yeah, I'm going to go and have to present this. It's funny because I have to make a 5-minute video.
Oh, yeah?
And it's kind of cool because I know how to edit videos. So I think a lot of people...
So be a standout.
But the thing is, a lot of people probably struggle on the making of the video.
Yeah.
And I'm over here more like, I need to make the presentation. Because I still need to make a presentation and present and record myself presenting it and edit it.
Did you make the video already?
No, not yet. Yeah, that's for tonight, actually.
Slacking.
That's actually for tonight.
That's why we're in a rush.
Yeah, that's what we're rushing.
Yeah.
In fact, you're not even seeing this podcast. You're seeing my video. That'd be funny.
Wait, so Tony, did you have something to tell me?
Yeah.
You were so excited to talk about your week.
About
What'd you
your
do?
day? What did you do, man?
Oh yeah. Over the past weekend, I actually went to Colorado with a couple friends of mine.
Oh.
Actually, it was kind of like a pity invite to begin with. Back in January.
Wait. Go through those and get the little kid, the sound effect. The ooh.
We need the ooh.
Yeah.
Pity invited into a Colorado trip. Back in January, I had broke up with my ex, and they were like, "Oh, we're going to Colorado. Maybe that'll help you feel better." 4 months later, right? Like,
okay,
but still,
it's good intentions.
Yeah, I really appreciate them letting me come along, and it was really fun. The plane ride over there, getting there, and just like as soon as you touch, like you're getting close to touching down, like you start to see all these mountains, and I've never been anywhere with like. There's mountains just
I saw the pictures
everywhere.
you were sending. It looked so cool.
And so like even whenever we landed, we got our rental car. It was a Jeep. It performed pretty well for the area.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of steep roads.
Did y'all have to put the chains on the car? Or
No, actually, whenever we got there, the weather was not as cold as we were expecting.
Yeah, you messed up. The weather wasn't frightful.
Yeah, like it was. There wasn't snow on the ground. Huh?
I was like, it's this Christmas song. I was like, you missed it.
Oh, sorry, I'm not old.
Yeah, me neither.
Some of the most famous songs ever written.
Yo hablo español.
The weather outside is frightful.
No, but yeah, so the weather was actually unexpectedly warm.
So insulted.
Had to take the quick jab.
Yeah.
Putazos?
Where's the ooh? You should.
Yeah, they said the main thing I wanted to go for was to go tubing. Like I've always.
I know you literally. I remember before you when you're like, I don't care what we do. I just want a tube.
Yeah, that's like I've never been around a lot of snow like that. Like the freeze that happened in Houston. What was it? A year ago? 2 years ago now?
There was one.
The one in
really
February
bad
that like took all the electricity out.
So I think that one might have been like 2 years ago.
Yeah, that one that was the most snow I've ever seen in person, and it really wasn't enough to do a lot.
Yeah,
especially not tubing around here. But I wanted to go over there and go to one of the resorts, like the mountains that have all the skiing and the tubing and all that. But the days that we had allocated for that kind of stuff, it was just the weather was way too warm for that. So like all the snow was melting. There was water at the base of the mountains. It couldn't really do anything. And on top of it, I kind of like underpacked on warm clothes, things that would keep me dry.
Okay.
So like
you expected it to be warmer, but you didn't want it to be, or what?
I don't know. I've never been around snow like that. I didn't know how to pack.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
But we ended up going on this train ride through the mountains. I got a lot of pictures. If you want to see some pictures, I have some on my Instagram at RIP Try Again. Go ahead and check those out.
No dots.
No dots. Yeah, he gave me a hard time about that.
It's because it's a rip. Try again.
Yeah,
same thing. Okay. And then aside from that, we tried a lot of really cool food places. We went to a lot of small towns. They all look like kind of like out of like Halloween and Stranger Things, those small town settings where like, they're running through the streets about to get killed, and you're like, wow, that town's so pretty. The towns are all like that up there.
Yeah, no. I know exactly what you mean. That's badass.
And what's it called? It was just a lot of really fun stuff. My friends, they wanted to hit up the dispensary. That was pretty cool to see. I'm not into that kind of stuff, but like, it was just cool to see, you're in that thing, and a lot of people go for that reason specifically.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not only that, you're also limited to what they wanted to do.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I was invited to.
Yeah,
it, so.
and no, that's actually really cool. I've always wanted to go to Colorado. I think I said it on the podcast a long time ago. It's like my well, I think I made it my New Year's resolution.
You also say Utah, right? For Zion or something?
Oh, yeah.
But then Abel trash talked it?
Okay, well, I said I want to go there, but my goal for the year, I want to go snowboarding someday. I was like, I don't know how realistic that sounds right now.
Is there a reason why snowboarding over skiing?
I've always wanted to go snowboarding. Well, to be fair, I know how to skateboard.
It all seems really cool.
Yeah.
Because I would like to do skiing.
You would like to ski?
Yeah.
I mean, not you say snowboarding. I would like to try that too.
We don't. we all have different things, but we all want to be on the snow. You
Yeah.
want to do snowboarding, skiing. I want to go
You
tubing.
Yeah.
I feel like tubing is a good entry point. You know, I'm just gonna be able to play in the snow.
Yeah. No, because I know
Stuff.
realistically, I know that it's really, really hard. Like everybody always talk, like you know, well, because I've looked into it, like they talk about how hard it is, but it's just like it just looks so cool, you know.
And then actually seeing all the mountains over there, being in Georgetown, the town is like completely surrounded with mountains, and like that kind of like inspired me to go back, and I definitely want to go hiking on one of those mountains just to get to the top. You know, and then there's also one thing that was completely new to me was the altitude sickness. That's something I've never experienced something like that before, because Houston is at like a cool like 100 feet above sea level, and Georgetown, and then the train ride in Georgetown was hovering around like 8,500 to 8,600. And whenever you're up that high, the oxygen is, you know, less dense. It's a lot thinner. And so you're getting less oxygen per breath, and that actually starts to affect your body. Like you feel drained. You feel like you just got done with like a heavy workout, and you're breathing.
Like you gotta take so much more air in just to feel like, normal.
I wouldn't say like your breathing is labored. It's more like your lungs are sore from like having gone on a run. I don't know if you.
It's because your lungs do more work.
Yeah,
you're taking air,
and that's how it felt.
So you feel tired,
and you start to get like a mild headache. And one of the engineers from our job, they actually have a place up there in Colorado where they work, and he suggested, you know, getting these air canisters. And up there in Colorado, they sell them at gas stations, at Walmart, Target, you know, anywhere that you see.
Didn't we just go to Specs the other day and you're like, what is that?
Yeah.
Are those it?
Yeah, those are it. Yeah, they sell those up there because apparently it's like something that
of course, it makes sense for them.
And because you're not getting as much oxygen. But we were going to buy one of those, you know, per his, you know, advice. But one of the locals, she was like, "That's a waste of money. Just eat bananas." And it worked actually.
Yeah, y'all did it.
I ate a banana. The breathing thing went away. My headache went away. You know, and anytime I start to feel it come back,
that is so good. See,
banana.
look, that's why you tuned in here. You know,
a banana.
Yeah.
Is it what? Like they have more oxygen in?
I don't know. The way I made it make sense in my mind is like I know that bananas are known for being able to ripen other fruits and vegetables. Like you put them in a bag with those fruits, and it'll ripen them quicker because of the gases that the banana gives off.
Okay.
So I'm assuming it has something to do with that. I could be entirely wrong. I'm not a biologist.
You're not a fruitologist.
Yeah.
And it has potassium.
Yeah, potassium.
Yeah,
you can never go wrong with getting more potassium.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
That is so cool. Yeah.
I've heard about the people that would go to Machu Picchu in Peru.
Yeah.
That they would chew on the seeds of weed or something like that. That would help them with that.
Like what kind of weed?
The plant. The plant. I don't know, like the plant or something. I don't know. I just saw a video about it. I don't know if that was just an excuse.
We're high and we're getting high.
I don't know if it was just, but I've heard it in more than one place that they would chew on some seeds that had to do with the plant, I think, before going up into the ruins.
I don't know, but you're a guru, so I believe you.
Thank you. I would, yeah. But anyway, I just saw that.
Yeah. So when did you get back?
I actually got back yesterday on Monday.
Yeah.
And as soon as I got back, you know, I was unpacking. I was giving my family their souvenirs, and I got invited out to go to this bar with
the streets are calling.
Wow.
That's not. It was just, you know,
he belongs to the streets.
I got invited to go hang out at a bar with my friend, and so I went. You know, had a good time.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah,
pretty cool, man. Anything else before that? I mean, I know we had like late episodes last week, so
before
we had
the trip, I wouldn't say so. I worked for like a couple of days. I had like half the week off just to mentally prepare. I don't know.
That's nice.
Yeah. What about
makes sense.
You?
Well, Danny, what'd you do?
Man, my Miata kind of broke.
Oh, we were talking about the other day. I think we were driving behind you and we saw you like skirt something. Like maybe I think that's probably when it happened.
No, no,
it was more recent.
No, it was a little bit more a while ago. I think there was a time where I was coming from Clear Lake area, and there was like a tire, like a big tire, like just like on the road, and
like
someone went over it, and like a piece of tire like flew directly at the car, like a tiny piece. It was like this big, but it went like I was going like 60, 70, and the thing just went like shooting straight at me. So I heard the little toon, but I was like, oh, it's just a piece of tire, whatever. I didn't check anything, and then around those days, the AC stopped working. I was like, I don't know what the hell happened.
Yeah.
So then I went to get it checked, and apparently something went through the grill, broke the grill, and then he hit the
intercooler.
Yeah, the intercooler, and it made a hole, and the coolant came through that.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. That's what he felt when they gave him the bill.
Yeah. Wait, so did you talk to them about upgrading the grill?
No, I did not. So the thing is, at first I was like, just go ahead and order it, whatever. And then later on, I was like, let me cancel it. But the guy was like, no, it's already put in order. I can't cancel it no more. And I was like, okay, whatever.
Bitch.
Yeah, pretty much. So I was like, okay, whatever. Leave it. I'll upgrade
I like
it
that
in the
grill you
future.
sent. It was like
it was good.
So
it was good.
bigger.
Pero,
yeah, it's cool.
Kinda.
So do they have you in a rental car right now?
Yeah, I have
at their cost, or you're having
at
to
their
pay
cost.
for
They
it?
just let me borrow it.
You filed it through the insurance, right?
I have not done anything yet.
Oh, you haven't?
No, I have not.
So everything's out of pocket?
Right now, I haven't paid anything. But
I
right
feel
now,
like-
it would be out of pocket.
Wouldn't that be covered under warranty or no?
It could be.
Because it's part of the.
Well, they say no warranty because it was like external damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like the AC condenser or the.
No, but the
radiator?
thing is, it's not like
It's not like a
normal.
mechanical
Yeah,
problem?
And it's not natural wear.
Okay.
It's
more
like
like a-
literally like an accident.
So this would be something I could go through the insurance
Yeah.
and tell them about it. I don't know if I should do it because then they said the bill goes up afterwards.
Yeah. It's because your insurance always goes up after you file a claim, which is stupid.
Yeah. So I don't know if I should go by the insurance. I mean, it's like I could do it, but then they said that
Your
the
rates
price
go
of
up.
it go up, and it's like I
End
don't
up
know.
paying for it
It's
later.
because the thing, like afterwards, you're suffering for about like 3 years. So if you were to do the math, let's just assume it goes up by maybe $50. That's 12 times 50, and then you do it times 3. Does that outweigh the $2,000 you have to pay? And then not only that, you have to pay the deductible.
The deductible is
Yeah, so it ends up being
I don't know. It's kind of weird because like there's like really no way that I could have avoided that.
Yeah.
So it's like if I hit someone, it makes
that's
sense.
what accidents are.
Well, I know, but like if I hit someone, it's like, oh, you didn't see. But literally, you have a piece of thing just flying at you, and there's absolutely like in an instant, nothing you can do. But it is how it is, I suppose.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But right now, the car is at the dealer chilling
Yeah.
while they fix it because they didn't have the parts. They had to,
how long did they say it was going to
They
take?
say it could even take like 2 days to get the part and such. But I told them like I'm flying out on Thursday, so if not, I don't know. Maybe it's just gonna have to sit there till I come back.
And they'll be able to just hold on to it for you?
I hope so. I told the guy
Your dad can pick it up?
he could. The question is if he wants to.
I can take him.
We'll see if he wants to. You can drive the Miata back.
If not, I'll take Tony. Me and Tony will bring it back
Tony,
to your
okay.
house.
I can drive the car.
Yeah.
Ooh. If that's okay.
Yeah. You just have to. I know you belong to the streets, but you gotta treat him with
right.
respect.
Man, now you're just taking shots now, right?
Yeah, it's just like it's like open season on Tony right
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I treat my car with respect, so.
now. Nice. And yes,
Okay, good.
that is true. Yeah.
And you're my son. Technically, it's your sister. So,
So, other than like your bad news, did you do anything cool or anything positive happen?
well, I'll be on the university news on Clear Lake.
Oh shit.
Yeah, just a little article that I've been helping out with their STEM challenge every year.
Oh yeah.
So I think if you go to uhcl.edu and you scroll down, you should see my picture. It's not out yet right now.
Did they take like professional headshots for you?
They took one, yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's what. Actually, before I went to the dealer, I stopped by to get the picture. Then I went to the dealer and I stayed at the dealer for like 2 hours. Because even the guy was like, we couldn't find what was wrong with it. It's like everything seemed fine until like he just spotted the little bend and he was like, oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Did you tell him, like, that's okay, I'm famous? Like,
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
got my picture taken.
Yeah, well, I was kind of tired.
Okay.
I've been working on doing one thing or another, but I mean, it seems like I am officially a doctor. I have no idea. I'm expecting like an email that says congratulations. Nothing. It's just like, just as like, okay, I don't know. I have no idea.
Well, it's okay because you're gonna be on your way to go get knighted by the queen.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yep, it's
So.
also true. What about you, Oscar? Oh, I also went to get the soles that you
Oh,
told
you
me
did?
about. I did. Yeah, I had to go to like a CBS all the way up on Bellway
Yeah.
North Side because the 2 Walmarts here they didn't have it.
That's cool.
Even though it says online that they do.
Yeah, no, I checked. That's why I told you the call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, I got the soles. I mean, they're on right now.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, I mean, you need to put it on shoes that have flat feet so that you can check if it works.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Well, Danny has flat feet.
Yeah, I confirmed it. I do have flat feet because
Yeah.
I was always like, maybe I don't. No, I do.
Yeah.
I do have flat feet,
Like ducks.
like ducks.
Damn.
Ducks.
So
That's
does
why
that like affect your posture or like cause back pain or what?
it's funny because the way I stand with my feet like kind of open.
Mhm.
Like it's not like straight. I'm like this. I don't know if that has to do with the flat feet. That might be a completely different problem. But I mean, I work standing most of the time
Okay.
because I get tired of sitting. So so I don't really have issues just standing. But I just know I cannot get drafted. I have flat feet. So that's what I heard.
Good problem.
I have no idea. Yeah, good problem, definitely.
Yeah.
Right.
What about you, Oscar?
Well, my friend finally got married. Remember, I wanted to take pictures of him. So congratulations to the Campos.
To the what?
The Campos.
I have the
What?
wrong
How you
one.
say Campos plural? Campos.
Campuses. Yeah.
Kampai?
Yeah, the Campais.
The Campais.
Congratulations, Kampais.
The Campais.
Yeah, it was nice. I like we always debate on whether to go to
The moon.
to the moon.
Oh, sorry, wrong topic.
To the mass, because it's like it's a lot of intimacy, and it's just like it got me thinking about how lucky I am that in my job, like I've met cool people, and like they've introduced me to their friends,
Right.
because like this group of friends they're from Katy,
Okay.
that's like the complete opposite side of where we live, from Houston, and it was cool, like that they invited us to me and Adrian to the wedding, and it was cool. It's like we went to the mass. It was nice. It was I don't know what I was gonna say. I lost my train of thought.
You said something about going to the Katy area.
Yeah.
Something about the mass.
I remember. So I didn't know if we should go to the mass, because I didn't know how because it's an intimate thing. It's like normally like whenever people get invited, they tell you when the mass is and where the party is at. And normally people who don't know where to do, they just go to the party.
Right.
But it was on a Saturday. Me and Adrian were like, we got nothing to do. Our friends are there, so we just went. We had a great time. Like they were happy to see us there. And then afterwards we went to the party. It was fun.
You said that they used that picture, like they had it there.
Yeah. They blew up the picture. It looked really cool.
Yeah, so he took their wedding picture, wedding pictures, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And one of the ones he took, it's their, I don't know what you call it.
Well, the display one whenever you walk into the hall.
Yeah,
and it was really cool because I remember the moment I took that picture, I was like, "That's it. We can fucking go."
We can go.
And after I edited and everything, I've shown it on here, but it's just, it was cool. It was nice to see how good it looked blown up, because you're always worried that it's because whenever people have like you might have like reddish because of the sun or whatever, and I have to like fix it. I don't want it whenever it's blown up for you to look fake,
Gotcha.
And thank God it looked good.
It looked good.
Yeah.
It
Nice.
looked
Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else? Oh, I've officially started going back to the office.
Ooh.
No, don't you dare! Don't you dare!
Don't applause.
No applause. Yeah, no, but I mean, okay, you can go applause. Yeah, fuck you. Yes, thank you. Yes. Yeah. I might keep going.
Like, fuck that job.
Yeah. No. It's just I think people are gonna show up on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so that means I'm alone like on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, which is cool because I don't want to worry about people.
How alone? Like only one in the office?
No, so it's me and James.
James,
the giant guru.
The giant guru.
So it's just me and James go and we take care of the mail and we just work from there. It's cool. Like I don't have to worry about people like walking behind me. Seeing me text back. But on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I think people are gonna be there. So it's just I gotta be on my best behavior.
On Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yeah. We're recording on a Tuesday.
We are recording on a Tuesday today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just my bad. My thoughts just like started going.
Oh, like, do we celebrate?
Yeah.
Tuesday. Yeah. Taco Tuesday. No?
Are we're getting tacos? No, I'm kidding.
Down.
So Tuesdays and Thursdays you have to wear shoes then, huh?
Yeah, I know.
Because apparently
bullshit.
Oscar doesn't like wearing shoes to
Apparently.
work.
I haven't worn shoes to work in like 2 years.
Yeah.
I just remember our group chat.
He sent us a picture of his feet.
Of his feet.
That
at
is
work.
not what happened. I was
At
wearing
work.
socks.
At
Okay.
work.
You
I
know?
saw them curves.
Yeah.
For free too. He's like, here's a little sample, boys.
Yeah.
I need to check my list. What the hell did I do?
If you want to see that picture, join our Discord. He'll send it.
No, I will not. Yeah. So I mean, it's cool. It's cool. It's like I literally just put on podcasts and just go about my day. Like if I was here, the only difference is now I get a commute. And like the thing is, I got home today, and like immediately after they showed up to pod, and that's gonna be the new routine. And it's good. Life is good.
Life is good, man. Life is good. YOLO.
Yeah.
Well, I had forgotten to mention, but I'm not sure if you're done.
I was about to say something else until you interrupted me.
Sorry.
You heard me? Go ahead.
Well, who wants to go first?
No, you can go.
There was a long pause. I wasn't sure if you're weak.
Yeah, it's because I was like, how am I going to work this? And then you're like, and I'm all like, okay,
Right, so me? Okay,
yeah,
so
you're right. Have your thoughts.
Yeah, so in Colorado, me and my friend, we actually went to Central City, which is like notorious for like, there's
Casinos, right?
Yeah, casinos. Like there are casinos on every block. So like imagine going down to like Galena Park and just like every block there's another casino. There was like so many. And going there, being in Colorado, you know, the different cities, there are a lot of small towns aside from Denver. And I hadn't really seen a lot of people until we got to one of the casinos, and it was just like the most people I had seen the entire trip there was there in the casino. Like everybody was at the blackjack tables, the poker ones, the slots. And we actually went to this one casino called Isle, and I wasn't trying to lose a lot of money. I was just trying to have fun. So
how much did you lose?
I didn't. Okay, let me. I went and I withdrew $100. I was like, okay, I won't be entirely messed up about losing $100, right? And we went to blackjack. That was really the only thing I wanted to play. Cause slots, I feel like it's all luck. Like you put your money and you just press a button and that's it. Like you either win or lose. You know, you don't have any control over. Yeah. You know, blackjack, you can at least, you know, choose to lose with grace. You know. Or
no grace, just get mad and
just like or like bust every hand, you know, by going over, you know, that kind of thing, or just going under, playing it safe. And I had actually gotten down to like my last $15, and then they did a dealer switch, and then this guy comes in, and we're talking to him, and he's doing hands, and the minimum buy-in in that table was $15. So I was down to my last 15. I was like, all right, let's just see what happens, and I ended up winning, and I got all the way up to being the chip leader for the table out of me and my friend. I got up to like 165. Yeah, going from 100 to 15 to all the way there, and that's whenever we stopped. We cashed out. He won $40 on top of what he was betting. Then he went to go to another casino, and that was the one that was super packed. And so we were like, no, let's not. Let's go back to the one we were at. And at that point, I didn't really want to gamble anymore because I felt good. I won money. Yeah. But it had only been like 30, 40 minutes. You know, it wasn't much of a night.
Oh, that was quick.
We spent more time driving there than anything. And so he's like, no, let's just, you know, just gamble your winnings. And I was like, I guess, you know, so $65, I put it on the table. I lost it. It took more time walking between the casinos and, you know, losing the money.
Losing the 65.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I didn't, all in all, I spent nothing to have a fun time. I had never been to a real casino before, so that was fun. Yeah. He lost more than I did, so I'm not too.
I haven't been to a casino.
No, not an actual casino. Our grandpa has that thing where you put the peso and it goes like.
Yeah, it's like a wheel.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
it's Mexico.
Really and not a real casino.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's never enticed me because I'm all like I feel like I'm fucking have bad luck. I need a limpia, you know.
You have bad luck.
Yeah, I was almost like fully convinced I was gonna lose that $100, and I almost did. But
yeah, so I mean, like I was like, yo, I can literally like take the money I know I'm gonna lose because knowing myself and just go out and have fun with my friends, you know. It's just. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, there's always a time for a first, so I wouldn't be opposed to going.
Right.
But, you know, the gurus go to the Golden Nugget.
We should
the
go
Louisiana
to the
one.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, same.
I went to Louisiana. I almost went to the casino, but our flight got delayed and we got there super late. We didn't have a chance to go to the casino. Yeah. So we had to skip on the casino.
So it's settled. We're going to New Orleans and then going to the casinos on the way.
Yeah, our hotel was actually in front of the casino, so like, we couldn't see. But we were like, we had to be up early tomorrow, and everything was like, you know, because of the flight. It got like 2 hours delayed or 2 to 3 hours.
What was the first thing you said we're doing?
Going to New Orleans?
New Orleans, okay, yeah. I'm actually going to New Orleans in October.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you told me. Yeah. Oh, I forgot. The other Tony was also at Colorado.
Yeah, he messaged me. Yeah. He was like, hey, like, you're over here too. You know, like,
you're over here
no
too.
way.
Yeah, it was like, there was two Tony G's running Denver.
Yeah,
he went for. I saw. I think he was at a concert.
Yeah, he went to
Tech Nine.
Tech Nine. Yeah, that was one of them. Wow. I think another couple bands were there. I didn't see.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's like an iconic venue. It's like off of a cliff. It looks amazing.
Oh, it did look really cool. It was
Sounds
packed
pretty.
there.
Yeah. I've seen like people like post pictures there, and I think, but it looked really cool.
Yeah, from what he was posting. Yeah, but like our paths never crossed, and then he was gonna be there like an extra day than we were. So.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well. I can just meet him in Houston.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. That's pretty cool though.
Yeah. No, that is cool. I was just saying, just like what are the odds of that? Because I remember he told us that he was going to be out of town, but I don't remember him saying Colorado. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but
well, what were you gonna say?
I completely forgot. I think I need a beer.
Okay, we can use a beer.
Yeah, I went to HEB the other day, and you know, it was
HEB. If you want to sponsor this podcast,
we talk about you all the time.
Everything's better.
Hit us up.
Yeah, I felt like I was watching the HEB commercial. You know,
See? There you go.
Oh, and in Spanish, porque in HEB, no, it's me HEB. But what the hell did it say before?
No.
I forgot it. But it's me HEB.
Me HEB.
Yeah. So I was going through the beer section like I always do, you know. And this one caught my attention because look at this. There's a beautiful video I shot. Bam. Isn't it gorgeous? Yeah. Look, it's called Get Me the Manager. And it is an imperial stout with cinnamon, nutmeg, spices, and star anise.
That's a very popular spice that they use in like Asian dishes. Mm-hmm. It has a very fragrant scent. Like it's very fragrant.
Yeah, and it's by the Brewing Project. So I'm excited. The marketing knocked it out of the fucking park. You know? And I say we can.
I just never thought beers would have such funky names and stuff like that. And
these are smaller cans, so you know that they're stronger. You know.
You can see in her hand she has her phone out. Is that supposed to be?
It looks like a Facebook.
Is that Facebook or Twitter? I don't know if you can.
It looks like a Facebook.
It looks like Facebook to me.
Yeah.
But I believe if it.
You use this to open the can?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, it's literally like how they do it at the bar. It's super easy. You don't have to struggle. Or you can do that. Yeah. Well, the point is, so this one it says it's 10%. So I tried a 15.4 on Friday.
Oh yeah.
What was that?
It was an imperial stout.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it had vanilla. I think that's what we liked about the other one.
The other one.
Yeah, and it was amazing. We gotta go to St. Arnold's.
Ooh,
on my way back from the trip, we're gonna go to St. Arnold's.
Hopefully it's still around.
See the tallies on the top. It counts out 13.
The managers.
No, 13.
13.
Yeah.
My favorite number.
I thought it was like the managers they've killed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, did we talk about favorite numbers? Did we talk about his favorite number?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, let's drink this and then we'll get into it. Yeah, he did. He did. He told us.
He did.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Salud. Oh.
Shit. I'm waiting for Tony to go.
That's not bad.
I think what I'm tasting is the cinnamon and the nutmeg, right?
To it almost.
But the cinnamon tastes in front.
It almost tastes like coffee.
Yeah, that's...
Like coffee with cinnamon.
No, I do not.
I drink a lot of coffee.
I don't like stouts at all, but this one isn't terrible.
I love stouts. This one you can definitely taste the cinnamon.
Even the liquid looks like different color.
It's like a brownish, like a dark brown. But I mean I don't hate it. It's not my favorite stout, but it's not bad.
Oh, and I see on the second sip I felt the cinnamon.
It's not enough bitterness for you.
They don't gotta be bitter. I just told you I like the one with vanilla.
This is one that I said that's actually not as harsh, and then you're like, I hate it.
I did not hate it. No, okay. So it's like I think it's a cinnamony taste at the front that it's like a little bit too much for me. It almost feels like whenever they have like the pumpkin drinks and stuff. Yeah. So
I don't know how to feel about this.
I was thinking we established like a better way of rating the beers.
Okay.
So I think we set categories because every time we review a beer, we state it's like would we drink it after a hot day, you know? Because like dark beers, I wouldn't want to drink on a hot day.
Okay.
You know, they're heavier, so that's whenever the lagers are more perfect. So I think like we set up criteria.
Yeah.
I was like, would we drink them on a hot day, or are they for dinner? You know, and I think we can literally take our average and give like a established like a guru number, you know,
like qualifying questions on it, you know, like
just so you know we're a little more professional. So we can still do our ratings from 0 to 5, and then we just average it out, and that'll be the guru rating.
Okay,
you know.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Yeah, and I'm just worried Tony's gonna like destroy like every rating. You know, so just try to be a little reasonable.
Reasonable?
Yeah, a reasonable one. You know, because you gotta remember. There's people who work and put their heart and soul into these beers, and you're just shitting on them.
Oh,
and their cinnamon.
Different, you know. Like not everybody likes the same stuff. So why is one opinion going?
If you make a song and I hate it, I'm still gonna be like, oh, that's cool, bro, just so I don't hurt your feelings. Somebody
is that what
this.
you've been doing the whole time?
This is what he's been doing with the podcast every episode.
Yeah, it's like we love Tony here. The
other Tony, right?
I don't know what to believe anymore. Okay, so qualifying questions. I would never imagine drinking a beer on a hot day. Like
not even a Corona.
The most refreshing thing to have on a hot day where you've been sweating is water. Yes, like why would you want to drink anything else? This just makes you feel worse.
So I have two different categories. One is like obviously like if you're playing a sport outside, I probably wouldn't want a beer. But if I'm just working and it's hot, like I'm not tired, it's just hot, the beer.
Tony, have you ever had a fucking ice cold beer after cutting the yard?
No, that doesn't.
Those are the best ones.
That doesn't sound
those
appealing
are the best
at
ones.
all. Jesus Christ, I want water.
You know what? Go cut the backyard. Come back and drink the beer.
He was like, "Oh my god, it's majestic."
Yeah, and he's like, "I do love beer.
Yeah, I do love beer."
And then also yesterday, when I was at Voodoo Queen, we actually ordered a plate of tenders, and I went and got water just to drink while I'm eating. I don't like drinking.
Well, I have also seen you dip your tenders in water, which is kind of weird.
That has never happened.
I know. Do you?
I sent you the video of the guy who dunked his hot dog in the beer.
They're gonna believe you if you don't take it back.
I'm not taking it back. You're over here shitting on every Mexican ever who loves to drink beer after cutting the grass.
Bring up Mexicans.
There's one thing he did say. I've known other people that don't like to drink beer while they're eating. Like they want to have another drink, then they finish eating, then they start drinking. Do you mind?
No, I get whenever we're at restaurants, I don't like drinking beer with my food either. Okay. So I respect that, you know. But the thing is, afterwards, afterwards.
I went right back to my drink after I was done.
Exactly,
eating.
But the thing is, I just don't get how you think. Like it's like one of everybody like I'm pretty sure if you were to ask like every grown ass man like that works out in the heat, how is the first sip of that first cold beer after you've been out in the sun forever?
Because my mom, you know, she likes to clean her yard and stuff, and she'll be the one like, oh, those Sekis right now. Even my mom has that attitude of like it's really hot outside and I would like a beer.
I mean, I've never had that feeling ever. Like maybe like a Coke Zero.
Don't you work at a warehouse?
Yeah.
Talk to the foos.
What do you mean? No, actually, only one of the guys there really likes beer. Everybody else is like liquor.
Yeah, I don't know. Whenever I worked at the warehouse, we used to literally just chill outside after work and just drink a 6-pack. And it's just like there's something better than that first sip. Like
the first sip of a white Monster that hits. That's really crispy. I love that.
Well, I mean that's fine, but not like after you work.
Yeah.
You drink it like in the afternoon?
Yeah. What? I have a caffeine addiction. Come on, man.
It's kind of weird, yeah.
I had one before we filmed. Before we drank the Sprites.
Oh, that is true.
I had one on the way here.
Oh, what are you talking about, Sprites?
Oh, okay. Yeah, so actually...
it's a segue, bro.
We actually just filmed, before we started filming this episode, we filmed this challenge that we saw on TikTok that's been circulating, where they attempt to drink or chug an entire Sprite bottle. Was it 16 ounce? 24
Yeah, I think so.
Without burping.
20 ounce.
20 ounce. Okay, yeah,
20
that was 20 ounces. Yeah, so, you know.
Why don't we show the people?
Yeah, let's go. Hi, everyone. I'm Tony with the Unqualified Gurus podcast. Today, we're going to be attempting a challenge that we've seen circulating on social media. It's where we try to drink a full bottle of Sprite without burping. And I'm going to be drinking this one, and we have a couple for the other gurus as well.
Any last words?
I don't know. I hope I don't throw up like some videos I've seen.
Really? They do that? So are you chugging it?
I'm just going to try and just drink the whole thing without burping. I'm going to drink it somewhat fast, but let's just see.
A ver, pues. Oh, it's cold, right? Wow. Might help. It's uncomfortable. You want to stay behind? Are you holding burping? Are you holding it? No. I had to go by there, I'm saying. Oh.
It's gone. Oh my god.
Oh, he did it. Our boy did it.
Wait. Oh, so that's how it is?
This hurts. I'm trying not, like, I just feel it, like, it's so full. It's very uncomfortable.
If Tony pukes, we can just veto this and be like, it's.
No, but he did it though. No, he did
That's
it.
a joke.
No, I got you.
It's too dangerous for the rest of us.
Too dangerous.
That's kind of painful.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, he did it though.
Oh, okay.
He did it.
Let some air out.
Any last words?
No. No, I feel like I'm over. Tony, what wants it? Right there, like.
I was gonna say something stupid, but I don't want to run this. No, I'll do it afterwards. Wait, make me laugh. Let me run your run.
Tony, how did you get through it?
Ooh, I had a gulp. That's gonna make it worse, I think.
It's like literally, I know what you feel now. You feel like you're coming out. Damn it, still on it. Chug beers.
You gonna check the
I do, but it's just like, it depends.
Damn, we're almost there. Damn.
I can't.
So close. He almost did it though. That was good though. Yeah, he almost did it though.
God damn it.
Dude, I don't even.
Show us how it's done.
Nah.
Show these kids how it's done.
I don't even finish it on a normal day, so this ain't gonna happen. But we'll see.
I'm just curious how much you'll get.
Danny's like, I might just have advantage. I don't have a gallbladder.
This is true. All right, so
Bottoms up.
bottoms up. Here we go. Time to fail. Oh, you almost did.
Get him extra shots. Damn, is this spray commercial, bro? Yeah. Look at that. It's in uniform and everything. We don't talk to anything, so that's how you beat us.
What's the map? You can hold it.
Are you halfway?
Look at this.
This is a young kid team.
Just try to
I failed.
Well,
what we should have done before we...
yeah, so maybe it's like it's all about how young you are.
I don't know, man, but Tony did it,
the old
bro.
men died on this challenge.
Yeah.
There's not much
I think
of a
the
difference
older
in age here.
Actually, the older, the worse. I did worse, then he did better, and you did it, bro.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's
It was-
correlation,
He
bro.
was very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I didn't
If
enjoy that.
this was scientific data, we would take it as
Yeah,
fact.
yeah.
Yeah.
Three data points enough to
Establish a correlation.
establish it and extrapolate it to the whole population.
Yep. The whole population.
The whole population.
Clearly, the older you are, the worse you'll do.
Yeah.
You know, that's a fact.
And I don't have a gallbladder. Nah. I was gonna say.
People without gallbladders tend to do worse than those with,
Yeah.
with
Yeah,
gallbladders.
yeah. But I was gonna say, like, a lot of people. I don't think I've seen anybody else. Not that I've looked around the internet searching for someone who did it, but you did it.
Yes.
You are truly. You are the Sprite guru.
Thank you for pointing that out.
Yeah.
Oscar, you want to give me my props too?
No. What I will say is he drank a Sprite Zero.
Oh,
Who knows
okay.
the carbonation
I knew
level?
he
Oh
was
yeah,
gonna-
yours was
I was gonna
different.
try
Yeah,
this
so-
too.
This is
So
okay.
demand your compliments again, bro.
This is true. I was gonna
Yeah.
ask when we were recording why it was his different color.
Yeah, and like
Lucky you, I don't see color.
yeah, see.
Thank you, Tony.
Yo, so let's get through our short list of topics.
I was gonna say, you last time you were talking
Oh
about.
wait, we didn't even rate the beer.
Oh, we didn't even. And we had a whole professional new.
I know.
rating
I was
system.
like, yo, come on, let's be more professional.
Okay.
We forget.
Yeah. So who starts?
Well, I guess Tony, since Tony
Okay.
liked it more than I did.
I didn't like it at all.
You
I
said
just said
you-
it's not as bad as the other stouts. That's not hardly a compliment. I'm sorry, guys.
Wow.
So to the brewery, is it the Brewing Project?
I think it's a brewing project.
You are better than your peers.
Yeah.
That's it.
I like that. I like that. I like that. Tony's rating is just gonna say like better than your peers.
Yeah. Not good, but good enough.
Yeah. Do that.
I'll give it 3.5.
3.5. Yeah. I'm probably gonna. Oh, go ahead. Give your reason.
No, I was just gonna say, definitely not something I would. It's too creamy for like a hot day.
Yeah.
But I think if I was like super tired of like mental work in the evening and just sit there outside, then I wouldn't mind.
Yeah. See, the thing I really like about the stout and stuff is normally they're super strong. Or like compare with, like it's like you're drinking 2 beers, you know, 2-3 beers at the same time. So like you literally feel a buzz after like one, you know. So
by the time you get to the rating, you're already drunk.
Yeah, exactly.
Smart people.
So not only that, like these are definitely like after dinner beers, like it's just to chill, you know, because it's not like there's nothing you want to chug, you know. But this,
I wouldn't want to chug it.
Yeah, I think these should be like more towards like the fall season, to be honest, with like the strong cinnamon taste that they have. Yeah, yeah, and with them being orange too, all I could think about is freaking, you know, like fall.
Yeah, the fall.
Yeah, I definitely get like the star anise like right there in the middle. It's like a very like almost floral fragrance, very strong. Like if you know what it smells like or like what it tastes like, then you would. And
the can is orange, goes with the leaves.
I say we since we buy these just based on how they look, I say we also give them a design brand like a rating.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
What? Start thinking about it because genuinely rating. Yeah. So for the taste, I think it's probably gonna be a 3 for me. I don't hate it. There's an extra one I'm probably gonna drink it, and but like marketing and like literally the design, I love it. I think it's creative, and just by looking at it. Who the hell doesn't want to buy Get Me the Manager? It looks funny, you know? And with it being a stout, you know, and like, you know, they give you like less amount of beer. Like, you know, it's a little strong. And I like it. Like overall, I think the design, if we're going to do out of 5, I'll give this one a 4.
Personally, I'm not a big fan of like these types of names. Just in general, not just with beers, just and like just general. Like too many words or like a whole sentence.
You named our next episode, Does Pineapple Belong on Pizza?
Yeah. A podcast.
Oh, yeah, on podcast.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. But
yours is genius, and I love it. That's such a good-ass name.
But see, thank you. No, but like I was going to say, like...
You get a 5.
Thank you. But if, like, for example, if the podcast was called, Do Pineapples Go on Podcast, I wouldn't like it. Like, I like it's the Unqualified Gurus. Yeah. It's, like, short. It's descriptive. I also like unique made-up names. Rather than like sentences, So
but
that's more of a personal
mouthful.
It's more of a personal flavor type of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it looks cool. It looks cool.
So what would you give?
I'll give it a 3.
A 3.
Yeah. It's not bad, but again, I don't really get it.
I think the final thing would be like if you were looking for a beer, would you buy it just because of how it looks? Because you know we are artists here. You know.
I'm gonna say no.
I don't think this would get me.
No, I mean you're biased as hell. You wouldn't even buy beer.
He has a point. But no, I don't think. I think I would look for something more solid.
More solid?
Like a solid color with less like things.
Like
I took a picture of some that looked fucking cool, and they were like literally geometrical and stuff.
Yeah. You showed one the other day when we went to Specs. There was one I think had like a gray looking background, and it looked like a gradient kind of. I thought that looked cool.
Yeah, that's because there's a lot of badass looking beers out there, and that's literally why I buy them. Yeah. So, you know, at the end of the day,
hey, keep making cool skins, and Oscar will give you money.
Exactly. Yeah, and not only that, these are a little more expensive than because they're specialties and stuff. So it's like it's like, was it worth the money for me? Not for my personal taste.
Now here's another thing though. Like if I'm trying something new, I would go and I would actually just kind of just go like based on the emotion. Yeah. Like, okay, just kind of look. Oh, that one caught my attention.
Yeah. No, that's definitely what I do.
Not to put much thought into it.
That is definitely what I do. I literally walk by I get so stuck on one that I'm like, am I gonna spend the $15? I walk away. I come back and I'm like, god damn it! I just take it.
That's how you know that it is the one.
Yeah, the marketing it's just dumb, right? I just think like for what I want to come here and show the people, I'm like, no, that's definitely. A badass can.
I mean, eventually we would. I want us to have the problem of, bro, I don't know what else to try. We've tried everyone.
Oh, we got a message from like a random follower. And really? Because like I do my Instagram, my marketing and branding stuff, and the dude was like, "Yo, kudos on the fucking branding for your Ross podcast."
Oh, I remember because
like everything that we're doing right now, it's like this podcast has no direction today. Today it's supposed to be a short one. I'm sorry, I'm talking a lot, but it's like it's just the way I with our shorts, Yeah. I have that little sound at the beginning, so it's like, not to offend you guys, but it's like a Pavlovian effect,
A Pavlovian?
Pavlov.
Oh,
Pavlovian.
Oh, okay.
I want it so that as soon as you hear the, you know it's us. You know it's us. Like
kind of like the Jaws song. You know the shark is
Yeah,
coming.
you know the shark is there. Yeah.
Like imminent death
that
is
is
coming.
that's
Yeah.
exactly
You
what
know
I
the gurus are coming.
Yeah, so it's like as soon as you hear that, yo, these dudes are funny, So that
We are. Don't say that. We are. Yeah.
that is the goal, and that was really nice that like he said that because he sees the hard work we put.
Yeah, no, and honestly, like I think that's cool because like you know how to do all these things, so we have a little bit of everything, and we can push it forward.
Yeah, and everything's been going great, and we were gonna talk about stuff today. Wait, Tony, what did you rate the candle?
I want to say 3.5.
3.5
For the can.
Because
that was number 13.
no, I was just gonna say like there's like usually like the Karen population, they have like this phrase that was coined with them years before Karen was a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Where they say like when they're offended, they're clutching their pearls.
Yeah. Oh, she has pearls?
No, she's not wearing pearls. It would have been a 5 out of 5 if she was
Oh,
see,
damn.
they need.
Oh yeah, because look, it even says Karen on the name.
wearing pearls. Yeah.
They need to hit up Tony for this PR stuff.
Tony
That would
called
have been a
them.
nice touch.
Call the
pearls.
Brewing Project.
Wow.
The Brewing
Yeah.
Project. Put
Yeah.
pearls.
Well, Danny, you
Well-
actually told us we were gonna fight someone
Yeah,
last. Well,
this was like
it
2
next week?
episodes ago.
Wait, was it for next week's episode?
No,
Next.
we talked about it
Last
with.
week?
No, we talked about it when Eric was here.
Ah, okay, so it was last week.
Yeah.
My bad. It's just like
No.
we're in the
No,
future.
we're, we're in the past,
Yeah.
and in the future. We're in both.
Yeah.
No, I was just gonna say. Well, before we get there, because
Your presence is a gift. That's what it's called, the presence.
That's lame.
your present is also a gift.
Not Tony's though.
Not Tony's.
Yeah.
He's belongs
If
to
my,
the
Damn,
street.
my
Zoomer.
presence is a gift, put it in the comments, please.
Put it in the comments. Do you think Tony's? No, it is a gift.
Yeah. Definitely.
I was gonna say like because last time we were gonna talk a little bit about times that we were extra patient with people that we perhaps shouldn't have been extra patient.
No, it's just fuck you guys.
Yeah, but you told like, and that went to pet peeves. Right?
Yeah.
We started talking about pet peeves, but we just had so much fun with arguing about Johnny Depp. So,
Yo, that was so. I'm not gonna lie. That's probably one of like my funniest, like favoriteest things we've ever done. Just because it's so serious and we literally picked the dumbest angle to go
fight on?
about. Yeah. It's like there's something serious going on. There's like like
a man being abused.
Yeah, and it's finally in the forefront. We're supposed to be proud, like like that the support he's getting, boy. No,
we're fighting about one
smooth
sex.
enough.
Yeah, and I on the comments here it was like, Tony, try it out and let us know.
Yeah.
I agree with her.
I agree with her.
Yeah,
Sierra always has good suggestions. By the way, she's giving us suggestions. I haven't had a chance
Yeah.
to apply them, but
Yeah,
post London, Daniel, he'll do them.
Whenever I started, I got more serious about doing like the beer videos.
Okay.
Was because she was like,
Oh, right.
you should be more organized with like your things, and she's like, I don't want y'all to feel like I'm trying to direct you or like be bossy. I was like, no, we need all
like
the help
it.
we can get.
We like it.
Yeah, and not only that, like she literally like she told me like like be more like do like it's nicer than the collage. The collage sounds very simple. But then I was like, yo, I'm gonna go above and beyond. I bought a rotating table thingy and like I shot those high quality videos and I think they look really cool.
Can I stand on it? Just kind of like this.
No, it was only $20. It's not that good.
Yeah. I'm light.
I was about to change my mind. I was like, you don't weigh a lot, so maybe.
I could do it. I could do it.
Yeah.
But
but yeah, you were saying.
no, yeah. But any feedback, fellas, just drop it in the comments.
Constructive
Whatever.
criticism.
We forgot to say like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Tell your mom.
Tell your mom, your grandmother too.
Yeah.
She's had a long life.
We haven't
needs some
bothered your cousins in a while. Tell your cousins.
Tell your cousins too. Right,
Oh,
right.
your neighbors have ears, right?
Yeah, even your non-speaking English relatives.
Yeah.
No.
Tell them to subscribe.
we say a Spanish word episode.
Yeah, putazos.
Ganas.
Putazos comes up every episode.
Yeah, it will from now on. And we'll make a putazo shirt.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, the puta.
Everything's going like literally. We have tons of ideas.
Yeah, tons of
in
ideas.
the future.
We're gonna
But-
have. Well, we won't tell them.
I-
If you want to know what we're gonna have, subscribe.
Look, we want to have another giveaway. Hopefully, it'll be like whenever we hit 200 subscribers.
See,
But we need a fucking push. We're so close.
so
Come on,
close,
you guys.
fellas. Look,
You know-
it's gonna happen.
I can only
I'm
do
gonna
so
get
much.
all the people from London.
You know
to
how it,
subscribe. Nobody knows me
You
there.
know how it's gonna happen
How?
when you tell us the fight you almost got into.
Fight. Pinche TA, I'm still pissed. But before we get there, because you talked about someone you were talking to on the phone, and you didn't want to be rude and hang up on them, but you were like, dude, I already told you. So today I got a call like an hour ago, not 2 hours ago, and they were like, they're trying to get you to put solar panels on your homes, and they call me and they're like, they do their intro and shit, and they're like, what kind of house do you have? And I was like, I'm not interested. She goes like, you're not interested in saving from 50 to 80% on your electric bill every month. And I was like, no, I'm not interested. Honestly, it doesn't apply to me. And she goes, oh, it doesn't apply to save that much every month for the rest of your life? And I go like, I'm like, no, honestly, it doesn't apply. And she goes like, you could be saving $15,000 to $20,000 a year every month. Surely that applies to you. And I'm like, no, it doesn't. And then she goes, may I ask you why it doesn't apply to you? And I go, no, you may not.
No way. Danny, you're normally the patient one. You like immediately would like.
I was having fun. I said, no, I was driving too. Oh, okay. So I was like, she was like, may I ask you, why are you not, it doesn't apply to you?
Oh,
like,
you were angry. There was no AC.
No, I was not. Well, this one is because it's a loan card. But, but I was like, no, you may not. And she laughed. Like she got a laugh. She goes, that's what I get for asking. And then I laughed back, and she goes like, well, you have a great day. I'm like, you have a great day too. Take care.
Yeah.
That's how you take care of it.
Yeah, I genuinely expected so much worse.
No, it was the most pleasant conversation ever. Just because she laughed.
That genuinely sounded good. Like you made her laugh at the end. Yo,
I should totally
if she would have finally be like, yo, my dad always like works at ConocoPhillips or something. Like Like,
no, I should have told her to subscribe. I was gonna tell that story on the podcast. I said, maybe I'll get solar panels if you sub.
You're right.
I'm ruining.
I thought you were going to say, like, I'm homeless or something. And then that.
That's the reason why.
What would she have said at that?
Like, yeah, exactly.
Can I come over? No, but yes. So let me pull up my phone because I want to read you guys.
Danny's been freaking hinting at this story for so long.
Yeah, it's been a few weeks now. So, see, I could have graduated with my doctorate with perfect A's. All A's on every class and everything.
Nerd.
I know. It's also a brag.
I'm proud of you.
It's also thank you. But there was one class that I did not get an A on, and it was because of a TA.
Fuck that TA.
Fuck that TA.
Not even a
Fuck
real
you,
teacher.
Ryan.
That's his name? Oh my
Oh, he
god.
just got doxxed.
I'm not gonna say his last name. Okay, hold on.
We're gonna make another shirt that says "Fuck you, TA."
Yeah. There you go. Fuck you, Ryan. No, we have his name on the shirt. No, let me look.
You know what I was thinking about? You know what I'm just thinking about? That way for Danny to say
here you go.
Yo,
oh no, his name is not.
I don't know if you guys know, but we're filming the podcast. It's a respond thing.
His name is not even Ryan. It's Raymond. So it's all wrong. Anyways, this guy, he's one of the reasons why I didn't graduate with a perfect score.
Ryan or Raymond?
Fuck you, Raymond. Raymond. So actually, look, I'm not gonna go through like everything, but I have the emails that I exchanged. This was imagine grades. You know, if you've gone to college, there's a point where it's like
so pretentious.
Oh well, I don't know who. I'm talking to them.
If you've been to college,
I'm talking to them. I don't know who hasn't. But what I'm saying is there is a cutoff when it's
we know how emails work and we haven't been to college.
No, that's not what I was gonna say. What I was gonna say was that there's a date where the grades are due.
Yeah.
Right. And if you don't submit your grades, but that's when the professors submit their grade.
Yes.
And they're supposed to submit the grade that night. So this is like 3 hours before the grades are due. I find out what my grade is.
Yeah.
And I'm not happy.
What'd you get?
I had a 65 for our project, and that got me at an A minus. But I was having this project with a friend, and he had a B minus. In this class, you have to get a B in order to be considered a pass.
Yeah.
So he was like right below the passing point. So we're like, we don't think what was graded for us was fair. If it's fair, then it'll push me to an A, and he'll get pushed at least to a B or B plus. So we said, let's go fucking fight it. So I started email. I was even at the store at this time, I remember. So anyway, so I go, hello, I'm trying to be respectful. Mm-hmm. This is the first email. I'm like, my name is such and such. Based on the grade shown in Blackboard, I've realized I was assigned a 65 for a final project. I wanted to know why was the grade so low. The project showed a real application, real data obtained over several weeks. I think the work in it was good, and use the information taught in class adequately. Thanks. So we had to do a machine learning. So basically, it's just how machines learn. We had to apply what we learned in class in order to show that we know machine learning.
Can I ask a question real quick?
Go ahead.
Is there a reason that you're doing correspondence with the TA and not the professor?
The TAs grade the assignments.
Oh, okay.
The professors don't give a shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, some do.
Stuff.
It's class to class. Some say, anything that it's assignment related, you talk to the TA. Unless it escalates like really bad, then you can come to us. But some are like, no.
Have you ever been a TA?
I've been a TA.
Yeah, I remember. I wanted to know, like, after this, did you ever have correspondence like that?
Escúchame. Escúchame. It's getting...
Some other podcast like, fuck you, Danny!
Pretty much. Yeah. No, not really. But wait, it gets better. So here is his response. He says, your project was the ARAM LOL predictor. So ARAM is a game mode in League of Legends.
Yeah.
So basically what we did was we took over 100,000 of matches of data from the League of Legends matches, and we wanted to know there's a game mode where you get a random character.
So explain League of Legends.
So League of Legends is like a 5v5. So think about like Street Fighter, but instead it's like 3D. You look from the top, and it's like you're trying to destroy the enemy's base, right? Both teams are trying to do that. That's all it is. And there's like they call champions, which are the characters. Gracias, güey. Se mueve esta madre.
This one right here, pretending it.
And there are characters that are called champions, and there's like shit ton of them. But there's one game mode where you get a random character, and we wanted to know whether it was more skill based or random based. So it's like if you get the right champions, does your probability of winning goes up, or if you're just good, you're gonna win no matter which champion you get. Yeah. We wanted to know if there was a bias. So we got like 100,000 matches, like who won, who lost, and we got the characters. And we just said, we're going to try and predict who's the winner. And if it's a 50% prediction, then it means that it's pretty 50-50. It's pretty even. But if it's odd, like if it's
so you're trying to basically summarize, like if the random character that's being thrown in is based off of their skill sets.
What I was trying to say was more of if you getting a random character was more significant, than you being someone who with skills.
So okay, well, I mean...
So were the results skewed that way?
Yeah. It was skewed to be 60. So we were able to predict 67% of the time who was going to win the match just by looking at what characters they got before they even started playing, right? So it's not a 50-50. We got 67%. And we actually went online, and other people have done this same study, and they got like 66 to 67%. So we're like, all right, we're pretty accurate. It seems to be like that. So obviously this TA played the game, and he took it personal. So he was like... He's like, your project was the predictor for the League of Legends ARAM mode. He's like, I gave 40 out of 50 points for the survey and 25 out of 50 for part 2. He's like, you should read the comments I made on your grade. To summarize, my main problem is that it's with the way you evaluated your model under testing. You only gave a paragraph, and it did not feel like you gave enough commentary on the results. If I'm not mistaken, your model simply outputs either blue or purple. Those are the two teams, blue or purple. Side winning, but we have no way of knowing beyond 50% accuracy. It's true positive rate, information about the model. Yep. It would have been nice to have some curves or more data. Also, in my opinion, 2 players playing an X amount of games. So at the end of the report, we said me and my friend we play League of Legends, and then we try to use the predictor on us to see if we would know like who's gonna win based on our characters that we got. And we got, I don't remember what was the results, but we were able to predict some. And so he was like, using those samples as a way to show that you're right, that your model works is not correct. But those were just examples. We had like thousands of other examples that we used before. But anyways, this is him. He didn't even read I could tell he didn't read the whole thing because we had thousands of matches. He's like, you could, and then he starts bringing in like game logic. He's like, you could have been tilted, like you could have been angry during the match. And he's like, and since we don't know how many of your games it was tested on, we do not know if these were enough games such that the random assignment of champions was enough to where you were able to receive a good mix of every role statistically. He goes into more game stuff, right?
Wait, so he literally says we don't know how many rounds were actually played?
He was criticizing that we put in like we play 6 games.
No, I get that, but he said on the previous part right there, he's like that we don't know based off how many games were played. Didn't you basically... The whole thing is set up that you guys got the records off thousands and thousands.
So he didn't read that part.
It was kind of implied
from
his wording that he didn't read it.
Yeah. So then I said, then he sent a follow-up email after that. He gave more information about what if you get this champion, but then that champion. So that's why I was like, he knows the game. and he's bringing in his perspective of the game.
Yeah.
It's like, and then he does a follow-up email. He's like, oh, actually, it's not that we don't know how many games. You mentioned based on 6 games. It was the fact that you did not comment any further based on the 50% score in these 6 games, as in comparing it to the skewed data or why you felt 6 games was enough. Again, we had 6 games that we did ourselves, but we had thousands of matches before that. So then I go, the 6 games were not there to validate the model. That's why there was a validation set with thousands of samples to validate the final model, which reported 67% accuracy, which is the same accuracy as our testing when finding such configuration. The 6 games were to get an idea and a fun way to demonstrate the results. Evidently, 6 games can validate a model, especially since they all relate to the same player. Additionally, it is evident that it depends on the characters that are given for the match. However, throughout the report, nothing about specific champions is mentioned or explained because I can't assume that the grader knows about the game. If I am to assume so, then that would be problematic if you were to not know anything about the game. On the other hand, if I am not to assume so and I start talking about the characters, I would have to explain how each one of them works. This is why I can't start talking about obtaining, because he was like, what if you're like your main character is an assassin, but you get a mage? He started talking about that shit.
Definitely knows.
And then I was like, as additionally, the point of the model was to see if there was a bias in the game mode independently of the player being tilted or skillful on a certain character. By getting 67% accuracy, it is evident that there's a bias because the match can be predicted. This is when he starts to acknowledge that he was mistaken. My apologies, then, since I made the mistake of overlooking the 67% cross-validation accuracy. But this itself does not change the awarding of points. The most important point of part 2 is the analysis. And from what is written in the paper, you did not mention if this was a k-fold cross-validation. Again, details about machine learning.
Yeah.
Or if you shuffle your data set. It is also confusing that if the champions are one hot encoded, it's a way to input the characters into the model. There should be that many input nodes, not 10 input nodes. And then he sends another email after that. Perhaps this is me being too biased since I also play the game. I will email the professor and see if it's possible to add 10 points. Then I go, the data was shuffled, and it was split as a 60-20-20. 60% to train the prediction, 20 to test the prediction, and then 20 to validate the prediction. And this is how you do machine learning. You split into 3 different sets. And I say, this is in the code, and you can change the percentages if you want to. The input itself is 10 arrays of length 138. Again, this is details about the way machine learning works. All of this is in the project files. I thought that they would be checked for grades too. Also, just in case, this was specifically for the random mode, not for the regular mode. Because the regular mode, you don't get random characters. And I say also, since implementation report had to be 4 to 5 pages, I had to make sure I cut out things to meet the requirement. So basically, I had to submit a 10-page report, me and my friend, but we couldn't go above 10. It had to be less than 10. And it says, it needs to be mentioned in the report because it is part of your analysis. This is important. The code is just there for effort, as in checking you actually did it. So they didn't look at the code at all. So all the model, everything, they didn't look at it. They just looked at the report. And it says, it needs to be mentioned in the report because the pre-processing is part of your analysis. It is important to convey all pre-processing steps clearly. The code is there for us to know you did it, and that's it. And I said, it makes sense, but there's no way to know what exactly is wanted. The project requirements are vague. So when they gave us the assignment, it said, implement a machine learning model in a realistic scenario. That's it. It didn't say include X, Y, Z. And then he goes, I agree. That is a fault on our part that the project requirements are vague. I've asked the other TA, fuck you, Danis, whatever, to take a look at your paper since he is more lenient.
Wait, that's his name?
I think so. Danis?
Dennis?
No, Danis.
Danis?
Danis.
Oh, weird ass name.
Well, it's computer science. There's a lot of people from other countries. So I don't know where he's from. So I've asked the other TA to take a look at your paper since he's more lenient than I am. He will probably give you a higher grade. He has not replied. I said, all right, thank you. Anyways, what happened after that, they increased the grade by 10 points.
Yeah.
But the overall grade went down. And actually, I went from an A- to a B+.
Why?
And my friend went from a B- to a C+. And that's it. That's how it ended.
How did that happen if the grade went up?
I have no idea. And I think what happened was they always curve grades. So what must have happened was that he probably emailed the professor, like, I give them 10 more points. And then they gave the 10 more points, but they didn't include the curve after that. So it actually went down. So all of that, and actually he admits to be his fault. And we actually got a lower grade.
And so that means your friend didn't pass, right?
He didn't pass it. No, he didn't get the credit for that class. And here's what's even crazier. I was his TA the following semester.
Did you tell him?
And no. This is one of the times where I hate it to be an ethical person.
I think I just did like the most evil laugh. Did you hear me? I was like, God.
You did the Jeff Bezos laugh.
Jeff Bezos laugh.
Here's the thing, though. Like this is one of the times where I was like, I could really mess him up if I wanted to, but I didn't.
Yeah, but you know what? All I get from all of this story you just told us, Danny,
that you want another beer.
Fuck you, Raymond.
Fuck you, Raymond. Yeah. We're gonna drink a beer on his honor.
Surprise beer.
Because one day Raymond's gonna apply for a job and I'm gonna be his boss and I'm gonna be like, you didn't put this on the resume. Get the fuck out of my office. Here you go.
Look at this beauty. Look, so
thank you, Doctor.
You're welcome.
I don't know how this beer is gonna taste. I don't even remember reading what it was. Oh, it's a Pilsner. Okay, so we might like it.
What is that?
It's a light beer, light color beer. Yeah, but here's another pretty video. I had these made for like in future episodes, but I forgot that
I'm leaving.
We're off. Yeah,
we're off.
God damn, what am I gonna do for a whole?
You have
week?
A whole week. You can do promos.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just gonna be working on reels.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah. Show. Oh well, so let's find out how this one tastes. Oh wait.
It's only 5%.
Yeah. So this is called. This is called Beauty School Pilsner, and it's I think it's a Deftones collab. You know, if you're a fan of the band Deftones, this is by Belching Beaver Brewing.
Belching Beaver,
and it's a Pilsner, so I'm pretty sure we'll like it. It seems, you know. So, did you already try it?
No, not yet. No. I smelled it.
All right, pa arriba, pa abajo,
for my B plus,
pa centro, y pa dentro.
It's an IPA.
It has an IPA taste, but at the beginning, but the end is smooth.
Yeah, it's not as strong as an IPA.
Yeah, it has like that taste at the very beginning. Yeah, I bought it because of how badass it looked. Yeah, this one stood out. It was the very last one of the packs that they had there. So I was like, you know, we gotta. And it's a Deftones collab. You know,
Deftones.
That's definitely a beer.
That's definitely a beer.
Yeah, this one tastes more like a regular beer, to be honest. Yeah. So hold on.
So yeah, what do you rate it, Tony?
I wouldn't drink it after a hot day. I wouldn't drink it with a meal. I wouldn't drink it here or there.
I wouldn't drink it on the bus.
No, I was going into the green eggs and ham thing.
Yeah, I know.
You didn't let me finish. I was going to say I wouldn't drink it anywhere. But that's just beers. Not because of this one specifically. Yeah, I was trying to be funny. But yeah, this is like...
No, I got yours. It's just you were supposed to keep going after me.
All right. So overall, both of you know I'm not a huge fan of beers. So it's kind of hard for me to find some that I can tolerate that I want
like
to
drink. Right?
I do like Deftones.
So you're gonna trash their beer, bro?
That bias is not gonna play a part. I'm gonna be ethical.
We're an unbiased party here.
Yeah. Damn.
Deftones.
We're expert professionals.
Make great music.
And we don't go after the TAs.
Yeah. Relax, bro. Relax.
I want to say 2.5.
2.5.
Damn, that's low. Yeah. No, I mean, to be fair, I mean, it's not my favorite. It's not my cup of tea either.
If I had to drink an IPA, I would go for this, even though it's not an IPA.
Yeah, no, it's because this literally has a hoppy taste at the beginning.
It does.
Yeah, and then literally like just fades away.
It's the best IPA, non-IPA drink I've ever had.
Skunky taste.
Yeah.
Yeah, the best non-IPA.
The best IPA, non-IPA drink I've ever had.
Yeah. Okay, so y'all go over the qualifying questions.
Yeah. So would you drink it on a hot day? I think this one
for hot days for me it's just a lager.
No, but look, do me a favor. Take like a big swig out of it, like a big one.
A big sip.
Not like a chug, like a big sip. This because it is refreshing. That's the thing. Like I'm trying to say, it's not like it doesn't have the skunky taste that the IPAs do.
Right? No, it doesn't. That's why I say it's the best.
So
IPA.
if this was on the fridge and like if we was a hot, I would drink this one over like you know like a porter or a stout.
Over a porter and a stout, yes.
Yeah. So
you're right. You're right. It is more refreshing than get me your manager or the manager.
Yeah.
That
so
I give you that.
I don't hate it.
You made me go up a little bit.
Yeah, it's because I'm telling you, it's because you have to think about it. It's just
wait. That means from now on we have to take a little sip and a big sip, because it felt different with the big sip.
Yeah.
Tony, do a big sip.
Tony, it's a science experiment.
It's for science. And we know that our 3 data points are representative of the whole population.
Yeah.
So I'll do it for the
Zoomer,
for
millennial,
science.
boomer.
For science.
You cannot give me Gen X.
Science. We know how much you love Nacho.
Okay.
A big swig.
Big swig.
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine it's the Sprite.
No, it's not. It's a bad example.
3 big drinks. And it was better. It was better drinking it. What's funny? What?
You made a face like a noise too.
It was like it was gonna die.
I took 3 big drinks. You didn't see me?
It was supposed to be 1 big drink, but that's fine. I don't know. You made like a
You
face.
ruined our science experiment, bro.
Okay. In all honesty, it was better just drinking it than taking the little sip.
Right? Yes, it's good. It's good that's.
Kind of funny.
Beer is not meant to be chugged, but I mean, like, it's not meant to be like fucking sampled.
I'd
like
rather.
tiny sips.
I would chug this one.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
if
It's smoother, right?
If I lost at a game of King's Cup, I wouldn't mind chugging this one.
Exactly.
The stout, however, no.
No, those are heavier. Like
Yeah.
you wouldn't want to.
Terrible.
But that double negative, I don't know about that, bro.
I didn't try
He
that
wasn't here for that. But I'm telling you,
before I was
we
born.
need to go to St. John's and at least buy them and hold on to them
Sí,
because
sí.
they're like $13.
See, we call them.
Yeah, and it's just because we don't know if they'll run out.
Yeah, don't run out.
Don't run out.
Well, I
St.
mean,
John's.
they were like the Russian thing, right? So that might affect it.
Well, it's just don't say Russian. Say it's an imperial stout.
No, but I'm saying the double negative.
Someone
Oh
say
yeah,
Russian.
the double negative, huh?
I said, did someone say Russian?
Yeah.
It's a Ukrainian imperial stout, like
Ukrainian imperial style.
Yeah,
They
women-
had rebaptized by the gurus.
you said. Yeah, exactly. So, Danny, what would you give it as a rating? Now, finally, after
Wow, you made me. I was gonna give it a 2.5.
See, it's
But
good.
after that big
I
sip-
should work for beer companies, like helping them with their branding, bro.
Getting doctors drunk since 2022.
Oh, damn. Like we're babies at this, but fuck you.
Honestly, so it's not an IPA. What's it called?
It's a Pilsner.
Pilsner.
Yeah, it mentions.
It's the best Pilsner I've ever
Yeah,
had.
see, the hoppy taste is the
It
beginning.
mentions it over here as well, like in this
Yeah.
description.
And this is only 5%, so it's not really that
Yeah, it's
strong.
not
So
that
you
strong.
won't get drunk. Yeah,
Man.
but it's a whole pint though.
I don't know if to give it a 3 or a 3.5.
if you liked Deftones, you wouldn't even hesitate to give that a 3.5.
I don't even know who they are. Oh, they'll give it a
It's
3.
a very popular band.
Maybe if I hear a song, I'll be like, oh, those guys. But I'm really bad with names, dude.
You've probably heard Change. That's
Yeah,
a very
that's a
popular
blue-
song.
yeah. It's just
Maybe.
we'll show you them later when we go get tacos.
Un, tres, 3.
3. All right,
Three.
3. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 3.5.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna give them once again. I'm gonna go with a 4 with marketing because they made me buy it just because I
Oh.
would
Yeah.
love to.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, they have some lips.
To
Yeah.
be fair, I think I gave the stout a 2 or a 2.5, and I would much rather drink this. So I'm gonna give this a 3. I'll fix my score.
Okay.
So wait, so you're an artist. What do you think these blue stripes on it mean? There's some like they were painting and they
Yeah,
got like
what-
dirty with blue paint on it. That's what I get to.
Yeah, what emotion was the artist portraying with these blue
With these
splatters?
blue
First of all,
splatters.
art's meant
Blue
to be
splatters.
interpreted.
So how do you
guys can
interpret
literally
this?
interpret it whatever you feel. I think, it's called beauty school, so that's why we obviously have the beautiful lady on top.
Okay.
You know,
How do you know she's beautiful?
Yeah, just lips.
from the
I
lip?
don't
you can
know.
tell she's beautiful just by looking at her lips.
Alright.
Let's be
We'll give
honest.
her that.
Have you ever seen the album cover for the Escape the Fate album?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you tell she's pretty just by looking at her lips?
Yes.
And they've shown that she's gorgeous. Yeah.
I feel like it's biased though.
Yeah. So it's it's called Dying is your latest fashion. Yeah. Dying is your latest fashion. Just look up the cover.
Be funny if it's
yeah,
a guy.
I don't want to force Danny to add more. No, that's a different band. They
Oh.
wouldn't allow it. They'll probably sue.
Oh.
Yeah. So look up the cover. You'll know what I'm talking about. Yeah, and I think that's just to represent.
Detail?
I think that's just to represent like the beer or like the factor. I think the beauty school is the obvious go-to for the album, or like I don't know what song they're basing it off of. You know,
It's crazy that you mentioned Escape the Fate or the album because I was literally just talking about Ronnie Radke and Falling in Reverse yesterday
you were
with my friend.
explaining the lure?
No, she was telling me
Oh.
because she went to go see Falling in Reverse in concert.
Gotcha.
And I was like extremely jealous of that because
Yeah.
I mean,
I've seen them before. They're good. Yeah,
dang, now I want to go.
yeah, they're
Okay,
good.
but sorry to interrupt. But
I've seen every band under the sun. Yeah. All right. So you like I think the blue is just to represent the beer, like
The beer.
the effect that it gives. Because honestly,
So without the blue, you would be less like, oh, this is a beer.
no, I think just the blue would just it's because without the blue, It's like if you were just doing like a cookie cutter, like like it's a beauty school. Like it's like the obvious thing to do. It's just like
the blue represents that you were drunk and then you were like, woo!
I wouldn't go with drunk. I just think it's just meant to imply like the refreshing.
Okay.
Because this is a light blue, and it's just like
a light. What do you mean by light blue?
The color on the can.
Oh, I thought you meant like the blue.
It's just it's the little extra that the brewery brings to the beauty school.
Beauty School is the song. It's on the album with the owl on the cover.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you looked it up or you already know?
Oh, I remembered, but I just wanted to check the name. It's called Diamond Eyes.
Yeah,
I
think I've heard that. Yeah. So see, it makes sense why. Obviously, the beauty school is like it's on the fucking nose.
Got you.
Yeah. So somebody tried to hack our Instagram.
You were telling us about it. You said you would have more information. Oh, before you go there, just wanted to say if I don't get
wait. It's because I'm sorry, I'm still not used to having 3 gurus. Ooh, no longer an intern, bro. Wow. Who knows if
we're drunk, so it doesn't count.
Yeah. Who knows the next episode we call him an intern?
Yeah, on 32, don't you?
I think so.
You look like you're not a guru.
Yeah. Well, because right.
Let's leave it as a mystery.
Well, yeah. Actually, we did a compatibility test on Tony.
Oh yeah.
The fact that he's here, it's a spoiler. He's compatible with the Unqualified Gurus podcast. If you want to know why, stay tuned for episode 32 because we did a thorough investigation on Tony.
What were you trying to get at though?
Your rating for this one?
I gave it already.
I think he did.
What was it?
I said a 3. 3, yeah.
Okay,
that's pedo way. That's bien pedo way. All right, take another sip. Big sip. Big sip. Let's go. Big sip. Big sip. Big sip. Chug.
Oscar always has 2 cans of beer to drink while we're filming because I don't ever finish one.
Yeah.
And I don't want to take it.
I think I've only ever finished one.
Well,
I will find beers that Tony likes. That's my goal.
He liked the bitter ones, right?
Orion.
No, the sour one.
Yeah.
He's one. It's because I've only been buying stuff because I've molded you into what I like, which I love because I get to try.
I became the little cousin.
Yeah. One thing I remember whenever this podcast started, I was like, I want to introduce Danny into a bunch of different beers, and I'm learning as we go too.
Now I'm an alcoholic.
You too?
Yeah. It's just like how it's just like, and now I'm an alcoholic.
Oscar got me.
That's a negative, bro.
That's a negative. Double negative.
He did
that's our favorite.
He did the same thing. I was just gonna say.
All right, look, I didn't know how old Tony was whenever he started drinking with me. That's not my fault.
It's true.
You knew how old Dulce was.
You got my son into this mess.
Got you into this mess.
Oh yeah, my mom now calls you her grandson.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that.
Yeah, because
you guys have to elaborate every time where that joke comes from.
Okay, Tony's my son.
Whenever I introduced
when I was 5, I was
Danny,
crazy.
I was like, yo, Tony's like a little brother to me. Like there's that kinship. Like we know we get along so well, and like like every time we talk, it's just like like it's there. And then Danny was like, he had to one up me. He's like, well, he's like my son.
Yeah, because he likes Dragon Ball, and
that's
I like Dragon Ball.
That's all you have in common. That means every fucking
if you
kid out there is your kid.
The Souls games.
Yeah, we have a lot.
The Souls
in
games.
Yeah.
You could be my son too.
If you play Elden Ring,
you have to go watch Dragon Ball.
I don't like. I don't like those games though.
Elden Ring gameplay coming up.
I think we can get you corrupted.
Oh yeah, they're gonna try to force me to play that game.
Elden Ring. I'm gonna buy Elden Ring. He's gonna play it.
We'll go have fun for you.
And then I'll play it too, because I want to play it. But I was going to say, just to end...
What are we talking about? God, you guys derailed my whole conversation.
Just to end
I'm a grandson now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, my mom, because... Oh, we're throwing a party.
You're not going to invite freaking strangers. Stop.
Come to my party.
Stop. He's been drinking too much.
Do you remember the quinceañera for Ruby?
Oh, yeah. That's gonna be it.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Danny's graduation. Yo, we gotta look up that flyer.
So there was a quinceañera in Mexico, and her dad was gonna cook a goat or something.
Yeah,
and he's like, everyone is invited.
It went viral online.
Yeah, but he implied everyone as the family, but his Facebook was public.
Yeah.
So it got out into the public, and people started to share it. Dude, like
blew up.
It blew up.
Famous artists were going to the 15th of Ruby.
Everything.
Yeah.
And it got to like when the party came, they were like, no, we even the family came around saying, we didn't intend it to be public. We don't want it to be public. But it got so big that they're like, we're gonna show up anyways. And people showed up to her party. She had like a huge party. I think they tried to make a reality TV show out of her. Really? Artists gave her gifts. I think they gave her.
Hear about it? It was gigantic.
They gave her a car, I think, too, or they gave her a bunch of shit.
It's probably during your hiatus.
The blip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The hiatus is like when bands go on. Sabbatical.
Sabbatical. Yeah. It's your sabbatical.
So it's your sabbatical.
See, we sent Tony. Flip. We sent Tony on a retreat to become a guru.
Yeah, to find myself.
Yeah.
Did you find yourself?
Yes, and I don't like me.
Well, that's not where
it's okay because we like you. You know,
we like you, Tony.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Tony.
That doesn't help.
No, I know where it's from now.
Yeah. The first time we threw him up, he was like, I don't think I want to be here. No, but. Fuck you, Raymond.
Gather your thoughts.
You want to know? I'm about to like that. That joke was originally crafted for the other Tony.
Yeah, it was.
And he forgot.
Which?
Tony G, the singer.
Okay.
The Friday the 13th Tony.
You're not special, bro. I'm just kidding.
I'm over here trying to help y'all get back on track.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say you were saying
gather your thoughts. Are you gonna talk about the party?
I was just gonna say that I was just gonna say we're having a party.
Yes.
And you're welcome to come in virtually.
Danny, just stop. Just stop.
Yeah. We have like 182 subscribers. If half of them came, I mean, would that be so bad?
Honestly.
Look, here's the thing is like, with the ones we communicate, we know about 20.
Yeah. Yeah. See, it's interesting because on a weekly basis, there's like at least 65 to 70 views on a weekly basis.
And then after, like, obviously, they go afterwards.
Right, and afterwards, like, it goes down, but more views keep coming in. With your episode, you might be the one with the most views. You're competing with Sylvia's episode with the books and movies. Mm-hmm. But Sylvia has, like, months already. Okay. So you might end up going to the top, maybe. We'll see. But the point here was that I forgot what I was going to talk about.
About the people we know.
The party. Oh, no. So we're like, yo. If you watch this podcast,
who the fuck are you?
Talk to us. Yeah. Leave a comment.
Yeah, that's pretty much what we want to know. It's like talk to us.
Leave a comment. Friends. Just say, look, I watch you guys on a regular basis. It doesn't mean that you watch every episode. If you don't, I don't know.
I'll go to your wedding.
We'll go to your wedding.
If you're of drinking age, me and Oscar go drinking like every weekend. Come with us.
Join the Discord. Talk to us.
Any kind of communication.
You can even talk to us on Instagram too.
Yeah,
I think you can message, right? People on Instagram.
Tony just took it to another side. He's like, please talk to me. I'm lonely.
Yeah. Talk to Tony. He's lonely.
Tony's not lonely. He belongs to the streets.
No.
Yeah, you're right.
You bring it up every episode.
Yeah. Ladies, if you need
selling my image.
No, exactly. He's like, ladies, if you need some attention.
A single man right here.
Yes.
No, my son. I raised him up.
Stop going further. You keep going further and further.
Well, what I was
going to say. Where were we talking about?
What I was going to say was that I was inviting people to the party, and I told my mom, I said, "Oh, Tony, the other guy in the podcast now." She's like, "Oh, my grandson." And I said, "Yes, your grandson." So when you come to the party, and I tell her, that's Tony, she'll call you her grandson.
Okay.
And she was grandchildren.
You got something to look forward to.
Yeah.
So,
and now you don't have to stress.
I don't have to stress. Now you have to go home and cut the grass and shit.
And drink a beer afterwards.
And drink a beer afterwards. With my mama, Dos X.
Do I have to know Spanish?
No, you don't.
Okay.
No,
just be like, sí, señora.
You just be like, canas and putazo.
Which one was canas?
Yeah, that's the gray hairs.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyways, just to end my thing. If I don't get the highest score for my class in 2022, it's Raymond's fault. Raymond, if you're watching this, I was your TA and I was fair to you. Fuck you though. No, but yeah. So yeah, that's what happened.
I did learn another Spanish word yesterday.
What did you learn?
Lunares.
Oh,
like the
moles.
Yeah, I had no idea that's what they were called.
Look at my face. People say I collect them, so I know.
You knew the word immediately.
Yeah,
I had
moles.
never heard that word.
You
before.
never heard lunares?
Wait,
no,
but
not at all.
The ones that's like my dad.
Lunares sounds so much better than moles.
Oh yeah,
just saying.
Yeah, we can baptize them. Mooners.
Yeah, I was about to say that. No.
Mooners.
Wait.
I have a lot of
I
mooners.
was literally about to say Luna means moon, and I was like, he's literally pretty, so he's like mooners, and then he freaking beat me to it.
Yeah, mooners.
Oh,
look, you have a lot of mooners in your face.
It's like moles is lunar.
Yeah.
But I'd always thought
mole is a fucking rat. Lunar
that's
means...
I always thought moles were the ones that sticked out, like the one my dad has, like the black ones that stick out.
How I have this one.
So what were the
what
would the other ones be called?
I don't know.
Freckles.
freckles, but the freckles are red, right? Like
no,
they're
not.
reddest.
Well, they're like brown. It's just like a little stain on your face.
Red, brown. What's the difference?
The color.
It's just color.
Like one's probably cancerous, the other one's not. Just
I don't know.
Can you explain the other joke though? Because I'm still.
Luna means moon.
Yes.
Okay, so if you were to separate, like just like trying to translate the words. Okay, so
The literal
mole,
translation.
it's a fucking rat. Okay.
Okay.
So lunar is literally like the first half of it means a moon.
Okay.
You know, so luna, moon, lunar, moon. So it'll be mooner, basically.
Yeah, mooner.
That's the joke. But we're saying that lunar sounds so much better than mole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's basically it.
That's it.
But what was the other joke that you?
Because of translation, just because of the simple fact of that, it's like it would be called mooner if it was literally translated for exactly for how it was.
Okay.
We can call them mooners.
Yes, and mooner sounds better than fucking moles.
Okay.
You kind of sound like boomers, but
See,
I don't
when you
know,
have to explain a joke, it loses its charm. Okay.
it does. It does.
Sorry, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's all
Wait.
nostalgia.
How were you gonna get scammed?
Oh,
we were about to.
That's what we're talking about. Yes.
My
forgot
goodness.
about
So,
that.
wait.
Chug.
Big sip. Oh, he doesn't.
Tony,
big sip.
just take it back and drink.
I gave it back. I gave it to Oscar. I don't
Big
want
sip.
it.
You guys.
For London, bloody hell.
No, wait. No, that's what I wanted to talk about today.
That's good.
God, Danny, I know we want to end this podcast in like 11 minutes, but we're probably going to need a little bit more time.
Dale.
Okay,
Fuck
look.
it. Fuck future Daniel.
You're so drunk.
Go.
Look, so there's these scams going around online, and people, please pay attention.
Be careful.
Okay. So what happened to me was like this person that I knew from a long time ago messaged me,
Oh.
and they're all like, "Hey, what's your number?" And you know, first glance, not suspicious at all. I haven't talked to them in years. I was like, "Hey, you know, maybe they want to reach out." I send them my number, and then immediately it's where it went downhill. They're all like, "Yo, I'm trying to reset my IG password." And at the end, I'm like, it's a fucking scam.
That's like Griselda.
Yes, exactly,
Scam.
exactly. They're doing the exact same thing. And I'm like, first of all, you have to, in order for you to make me your secondary, that has to be done ahead of time. It's not done afterwards. When you created your password, you did not add me immediately because I wouldn't known.
Yeah.
All right. So why the hell would your password being reset be sent to my phone? Okay. So immediately after, I get a text that says, "Oh, reset your password," and they're like, "Oh, send me a screenshot of that." And I didn't even bother replying. I just blocked them. I'm like, nah, this is where it ends.
You should have passed them to me.
No, because first of all, that account literally has the Unqualified Gurus linked.
Yeah.
It has Silent Artists linked. And it's my personal one. It's just like, it will literally derail.
Yeah,
like,
so if you want to
us.
scam someone of us three, scam him.
What? I caught it.
No, I'm telling
That
the
means you
future
gotta try it
scammers.
on the next
No, I'm
two.
telling the future scammers
Oh, future
to go after you.
This is an instance where
Yeah,
having a lot of friends is bad.
You know, I work at a company, an insurance company, and I have to take these long ass seminars about web safety. I know what to do, bro.
He's a security expert.
I've been trained for this,
and he has insurance on the podcast.
Yeah.
Right?
No.
No, you don't get a free policy?
No. Okay, so look, this is what I wanted to talk about. I think you need practice. Like,
Okay.
you're about to go to London.
To London, they could kidnap me.
And then
you have
me
to.
and Tony will be like
Then
taken.
you have to hear the voice and be like, remember the voice.
Yeah. And then me and Tony will be like, we will find you and we will kill you.
We'll kill you.
Yeah, see?
And I'll be like, yo, put episode 18. Bro.
I forgot. I
I
was going to make my voice deeper for this episode.
Are
yeah.
you actually going to do that?
Yeah, from now on.
From
No,
now
I'm
on.
just kidding.
He's Oscar the Deep.
So remember, I went to go see The Emma the Affliction like a week ago.
Eminem?
Like I lost my voice. The Emma the Affliction. Yeah. So they announced another tour with Silverstein, and I literally, my friend, I tagged my friend Jonathan.
I saw your Facebook post.
Yeah, I tagged my friend Jonathan, and I was like, cancel your plans for September, blah blah. You know. So this morning, he's like, is it this one? And like, I sent him because I have like Spotify. Spotify gives you promo codes.
Okay,
And
yeah.
I was like, oh, here's the promo code. He's like, I'll buy my ticket later. And he shoots me a text. He's like, here, this is your ticket. And I'm just like, fuck yeah, I love Jonathan.
I love Jonathan.
Jonathan is my tocayo. That's not my tocayo. We were born on the same day. Like the exact same day, exact same year. We made it to the exact same grade. Like even though we're not supposed to be there. No, that would make him my twin. Yeah, different mother. Yeah. So it was so cool to meet them, to be honest, because whenever I got to Texas, they try to like send me back.
Do I know Jonathan?
I don't know if you met Jonathan before.
Jonathan, leave a comment.
Yeah, subscribe.
Subscribe.
He subscribed.
Oh, okay, good. Sorry,
Yeah. So that was saying. So you'll hear the deep voice back after that concert.
Oh yeah, because you always lose your voice.
More than like little voice.
See that?
Yeah. Wait! No, we gotta train you, Danny. Because first of all, people make fun of your accent, Danny.
No, they don't.
Yeah, but
tell me someone.
I do.
Do I have a strong accent, or I just have a noticeable accent?
I think you haven't noticed that.
Noticeable.
I understand you. I think there's just times that you accidentally say a word that sounds like another word, and then I just make fun of that. It's not.
You're not the first one.
No, but I don't make fun of you. I'm making fun of that. No, I'm making fun of the sentence you concocted. You know.
Honestly, like there's some words that sometimes I'm like, fuck, how do you say that in English? Like I remember licuadora. I was like
blender.
Blender. I was like, how the fuck do you say licuadora? Like
we should have asked him, what do you think it is? Damn it, we fucked up.
But for a long time, when after I learned English, like I was in high school, it was like every time that for some reason I had to say licuadora, I was like,
how often are you saying licuadora?
That's what I'm saying. It's so rare. Like I didn't learn that at school. Nobody teaches you how to say licuadora. No one prepares you for the future. But my point was that I didn't know how to say licuadora.
Yeah, you know what?
Wait. Sip.
I've drank more than with you so many other times, and I think this is the worst I've ever seen you.
No, it's the first time I let you see me.
Ooh.
You can't see me.
So you hold it together.
I hold it together. Today I don't care because I'm going to London. But
you're right. We're partying.
This could be the last episode.
This is London, Danny.
I forgot. No gallbladders.
I don't have no cushion.
I'm over here like, don't play around with that. I killed you myself.
You killed me? No, I was gonna say licuadora. I was like, it was one time where the word came up and I just didn't say anything. I don't know how to say licuadora in English, so I like completely just. I was like, the conversation ends here. And there's been a few words where it's like, I don't know how you say that word.
I haven't spoken to that person since.
Yeah. Please subscribe. Yeah, but it's just so I have an accent, noticeable accent.
Yes.
Like a Mexican noticeable accent or like a foreign noticeable accent? Like what kind of... I hear myself and all I can hear is me.
I think it's because... All right, so first of all, it's not like ridiculously bad. That's the thing we have to establish, okay? There's just sometimes some words sound like others. That's it.
Like do you remember an example of one by any chance?
No, but if we go back in the podcast...
Okay, no. If at some point I do...
Okay.
Say it.
So
like,
trust me.
Just be like, oh, there you go, Daniel.
I'll be like, go back to your own country.
Oh,
man.
He voted for Trump.
No. Everybody knows I'm a lefty. I remember someone's like, he's like, you're a lefty, bro. He thought he meant with the hand. And Danny was just laughing because he knew what he meant. And I was like, dude, no. What the fuck? I mean, of course I am.
Yeah. No, but next time that comes up with a word that sounds like another word, let me know.
It's just, I don't want to call you out.
No, call me out. I'm giving you permission. I'm giving you permission to be racist. All right.
I'm fucking.
No. I'm giving you permission to say it because I want to improve.
Okay.
So.
Well, we're gonna help you improve because we're gonna
bloody hell.
We're gonna talk British.
Oh, British. Bloody hell.
British. Telling you to stop laughing at us.
I honestly find like the bloody accent.
The bloody accent.
I find the British accent like for ladies kind of sexy. Like I like it.
Well, I think people generally like the British accent.
Have you seen that trend that's going around TikTok where like they'll say something about England and then they'll start to act like a British person and do like the accent and put like an ugly picture like it's
I've seen that. So
like, I don't want to do that accent.
Like, what? Like that. And then they put like an ugly troll thing.
But there's like the more harsher accent, right, with the British, and then there's like the more normal.
Yeah, it's
the
just
TV one.
It's just the thing. Yeah. Tony's talking about the thing where they're being extra mean, wherever because they make fun of
like
their
stereotype
stuff. You know, so that's what they're talking about.
Gotcha.
But I was like, we need to prepare you, so I wanted to hear your accent.
Okay.
So, you know what they call the restroom?
No, what do they call the restroom,
Tony?
I don't know.
They call it the loo.
Oh yeah,
the loo.
Yes. So you would say, can you direct me to the loo? But say it with a British accent.
The loo.
The loo.
The bloody loo.
Wait, where's the bloody loo?
Where's the I might have to have you on dial.
Why is everything so angry though?
Yeah, I might have to have you on dial. Be like, talk to him.
Yeah.
Oscar, tell him I need to go
talk
pee.
to this Mexican American guy out of Houston.
Dile que tengo que ir al baño. ¿Dónde está el luz?
Yo, that sounds like a freaking Mexican parent.
Yeah, basically. I grew up with that, so I know that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. The loo. How you spell the loo? Do you know?
No clue.
The loo.
Yeah, and so they call fries chips.
Okay.
So but you have to say like chips.
Oh, chips.
Yeah.
Oh, chips.
Why?
Chips.
Why does he have to say it like that?
Do they look
I
like?
want them to go over there and say it like that.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
But they do call them chips. Like fries.
No,
fries
I'm gonna
and
take
chips.
my Mexican shirt. That way they're like, oh, he's Mexican.
Yeah,
He's
they're
not-
like he's not American.
Okay, so I don't know if we can talk about this, but it's interesting because in a lot of places of the world,
They hate
people.
us.
Yeah. So like when I was in
they hate
Qatar,
us because they ain't us.
Would you say us as in Mexicans or
Americans.
Americans?
Americans. I hate Americans.
When I was in Qatar, I was like, oh, I'm gonna put my Mexican shirt on, and I felt more comfortable.
Yeah.
Why like a lot of people outside the U.S. don't like Americans. I remember there was this one guy.
Yeah, fucking political. It's because of American imperialism, and we.
Well, I think it also has to do with like
government ever.
I think it also has to do with like the country is popular, and well, for example, there was this one guy. He was like, "Man, I'm so glad Trump is president." This was back when Trump was president, and I was like, "Why is that?" He's like, "Well, because the U.S. fucked up my country. So to see the president,
fuck up y'all,
fuck up y'all, and be like such a fool on live TV."
Yeah.
He's like, it's messed up, but it makes me feel good.
But
I was like,
how he said they fucked the base country. Literally, I said like they decentralize every government that tries to advance themselves.
I suppose,
But
but
they destroyed all of Central
but
America,
see-
and it's been proven over and over again.
I suppose.
Like the reason they hate the fact that we shouldn't do. We're drinking. They hate the fact that immigrants are coming here, but they fail to acknowledge the fact that we destroyed every government ever trying to advance themselves in Central America, just because we would have to pay more for oil, or like products that they export. I'm talking about specifically about like like the ones that they love to hate on, like Venezuela and stuff
okay,
like that.
this is drunk Daniel speaking. My thing is like how they have like the whole thing about like a lot of products from China are cheaper,
Yeah.
and they have to put like a tariff on it and stuff like
Yeah.
that. I'm like, why not just open like similar like
Here.
factories in Southern America?
In Southern America.
That way you don't have like people from
Or
like,
you can just take it a step further and do it here.
well, but like the thing is like they said that it's harder because in places like China they don't have like as many protective rights for
Copyright,
workers.
yeah.
Well, even protective
Oh, yeah.
rights. Like if you get hurt, like, oh well, that's your fault. You got hurt. Here you get hurt, you're like, ah.
No, but the main,
And I'm like, why can't-
a lot of the reasons that like products themselves are super cheap is because they don't have like copyright laws that protect like literally like phones and stuff, and like that's why they're able to
Right.
export so much to everybody.
But see, I think about
not
like
having
the
to-
Nissan. In Aguascalientes, they opened the Nissan factory. That thing is huge.
Yeah.
And like almost everyone I know, in a one way works for Nissan. At like either at the factory itself or the factory hires like other companies that do other smaller stuff for it.
Okay, look,
So like it just did so many jobs for them. It's like so whenever they were like like I think it was like when it was Trump was like, no, I don't want them to open a factory outside of the U.S.
Yeah.
I'm like they could just open it like in somewhere Central America and help them to have jobs. And then you have cheaper parts coming over.
Well, I
don't know.
I think,
It's just
okay. Look, most car parts are from Mexico.
Right.
You know, a lot of the cars don't get assembled here in the U.S. because we allow companies to offshore their money, and they
To what?
don't offshore their money.
Oh.
So like any money that's not coming in, they don't like tax it because they have it offshore. So during at the beginning of the pandemic, cruise liners were gonna go completely under because they said that they weren't gonna save companies who offshore their money
Right.
and don't bring it in because they don't want to pay taxes on it.
Okay.
That was them. All right. But of course, since we believe in socialism only for more major corporations, that was completely abandoned, and we saved the fucking cruise lines. Okay.
I remember about
But the thing is, capitalism would have been another rich person buys those dying companies and then starts their own company. Okay, that is actual capitalism. Same thing with the airplanes. We shouldn't have bailed anybody out. They should have gone under. Another rich person buys those planes, but we believe in socialism only for corporations. And that's the issue we have here. We allow companies to leave, like Ohio, like literally states that relied on manufacturing jobs. All right, we allowed those to leave because they get to pay cheaper labor, like in China. They pay them fucking dollars pennies compared to what they pay people here in the U.S. Okay, they're allowed to bring in the product. You know, they should literally be banned. If you left the U.S. to not pay fucking our people, you should not be allowed to come back in. All right, or you have to like tax it at a higher rate. But we're owned by corporations, and that's it. This conversation took a turn for the worst.
How did we get here?
You started asking about why
Americans.
Yeah, why people hate America. And the reason is because
even in Panama, I also felt the same sentiment.
And it's because of the imperialistic mindset of the Americans that, you know, we have to teach them about. Everybody expects people out there to learn English just because we're America and we're like the number one, you know. But in reality, like, you know, Mandarin.
Spanish is sexier.
It is sexier. But Mandarin is eventually going to take over everything. I think it's like statistically like correlated to like head that way.
Chiquita.
Yeah, that is your sexy Spanish.
Hey, déjame. Stacy, right? It's sexy.
Okay, we have to work on your
so
British accent.
Continuing on.
Oh, bloody hell.
They call bars, they call them pubs over there.
Pubs.
Yeah.
Pubs, yes.
Okay, I need to go to a pub.
You need to go to a pub
I need to go to a pub.
and drink. I don't know. They call them brewskis over there. We call them brewskis here in America.
What's a
and
brewski?
Who calls them that?
Yeah.
Nobody here.
What's a
in our
brewski?
circle
What?
calls
You've
them
never heard
brewskis?
brewskis?
I've heard it, but
Yo,
I don't even know.
I'll call Adrian right now.
I don't even know what a brewski is.
Yeah, like you can call it that, but we don't call it that.
Well, we need to bring it back.
¿Qué es un brewski?
Google it.
No, you tell me.
You've had
It's
plenty
a
of
beer.
brewski, Danny.
Oh,
You have a brewski?
You've had plenty of brewski.
oh, okay. I've had plenty of brewski.
Just today.
Just today. No, it's
A brewski is a beer because it's brewed. So
it's
they
like
call it
I went
a
with someone
brewski.
called McDonald's Mackie D's, and I was like,
Mickey
D's.
"What the hell's wrong with you?"
That's common. That's super common.
I didn't know though.
Yeah. Yes, but
I could use a spicy chicken.
brewski. I don't know if it's like more of a like a definitely South slang or certain. You know, I don't.
Where
know.
does that
I
come
would have
from?
said like white.
Well, I wouldn't want to say
Like
redneck.
frat boy, like
Yeah, maybe.
frat boy college lifestyle. Call them brewskis.
Yeah, it's because it's brewed, so it makes sense why they call them brewskis.
You're defending them.
Like the
I'm not
bros.
defending them.
Like
it sounds funny.
Like the bros.
No, so it's
call
like
them
in Spanish they try calling them vidongas, and I hate
Bironga. Why can you hate birongas,
It
bro?
sounds so dumb.
When are we gonna go have some birongas, bro?
We're having them right now.
Yeah, big sip.
Yeah, it's just you call them vidongas, I call them brewskis.
I call them birongas. Bironga sounds way better. It starts with a V. We're Velasco. We're supposed to defend every word that starts with a V. If this brewery was called Belching with a V, it would sound way better.
It's belching.
Yeah.
Belching.
Yeah, Velching.
You're right.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, you're right.
See?
You're right.
Sounds foreign.
Yeah. Race.
What were we talking about anyway?
We were teaching you British.
Teach me British.
Yeah.
What else?
Biscuits,
Biscuit is a
brisket.
cracker,
Brisket.
right?
cookies.
Yeah,
Brexit.
cookies, yeah.
I don't know.
Brexit.
It's because I remember there's like those healthy ones that they're called biscuits and
No, they're called
crackers.
Brexit.
No, Brexit is them being racist to immigrants.
Really?
Yeah.
It was
Well,
they
they
just trying to leave the
left
EU?
they left the EU because
But they're nothing but white people
yeah,
anyways.
but they left the EU because they didn't want to accept immigrants. I think that's what it was.
That's it.
Yeah, and it was.
thought it had to
and
do
it was
with
because
the
I
currency or
think
something.
no, they completely like plummeted the.
Did they actually?
Yeah,
It actually left.
happened. Yeah.
So I can't go to UK and then just say I'm gonna go to France now.
I have no clue.
Now I have to get like a. Well, I have a US passport. I'm entitled. I can go wherever.
Yeah, imperialism, baby.
I can go wherever I want. No, when I went to Qatar the first time. Well, I didn't go to Qatar.
Didn't you have to like take different connecting flights because you didn't have
Yeah.
like.
So when I went to Africa, I went to Qatar as a hop, and I had a Mexican visa at the time. I was not a U.S. citizen at the time. They wouldn't let me out the airport.
Yeah, I remember.
They were like too dangerous. I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
Like I'm a Velasco, bro.
I'm a Velasco, bro, de Mexico.
And the brown belt.
Yeah, and the brown belt. Yeah, very much. Like, watch out, Qataris.
Yeah. So,
But-
do we have any more British stuff? I literally,
These are all
I
the
swear to God, if it wasn't
stereotypical
because of how busy I was at work,
Oh,
I
bloody
was
hell.
planning to like look for phrases for you to say.
Bloody hell.
Okay.
That's the iconic one, right?
Yes. Well, yeah.
Remember the
Clip
Family
that.
Guy when
Yeah.
Clip
Stuart.
that and send it to me. I'm gonna make it one of these little
Yeah.
sound bites.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
You,
there
you,
go.
you,
But let me get some
Oh, I
practice.
can do it myself.
Let me
Yeah,
get some practice over there with the natives
I got
of
you.
London.
I'll wait till after.
no, why? with those white ass natives.
Well, I mean, they're the natives of the country.
I know you meant like native to there.
Yeah.
But it just sounds so dumb.
I know. So I just be like, bloody hell, and teach me how to say bloody hell.
You have to say it with like more like disdain. Like
I need to see
bloody hell.
I need to.
Yeah,
Well, I
add
need
some
to hear
gruff
it.
to your voice.
Yeah.
I need to hear it once.
Tony, show us how it's done.
I don't want to do the voice.
We've all been doing
it's just,
it.
like, partially racist in a way. Like
Bloody hell is racist.
No, just like
It's cultural appropriation.
We're only doing, it's like we're only doing the stereotypical British accents and words.
Boil water.
I don't want to take part in it.
They make fun of how they say bottled water because they add an extra syllable to it.
Well, I mean, they make fun of the accent in the U.S. too, right?
Yeah,
I think it's like
yeah.
a common thing to make accent of each other.
It is.
Make fun of each other.
Because they say color instead of color.
Yeah,
it's spelled with a
color.
U-R.
They have a U, yeah.
Yeah.
Or aluminum. That's another.
Aluminium.
Yeah.
Oh, I like aluminium.
Yeah, it sounds
sounds cool.
fancier.
It sounds
Aluminium.
Yeah.
It sounds like a different thing entirely.
I would
it
buy
does.
aluminium.
Yeah.
I wouldn't buy aluminum.
It's like, get aluminum out of here.
Get aluminium. Aluminium, man.
Aluminium. It sounds like you're going to use it to build a robot.
Like, think about Iron Man, aluminum man. Aluminium man.
Aluminium man. I can't wait for you to come back from England and like teach us what you've learned.
I didn't probably learn anything.
Yeah. Well, at least now you know how to say, can I go to the restaurant?
When I went to Greece, to Athens, I was just walking around
When I
Athens
took the private jet out to Greece.
to Greece.
You do that whenever he mentions Greece,
Fancy
but now when he
shit,
mentions Qatar and Africa, you don't say anything about it.
Yeah, but the thing
Oh,
was,
it's because he mentions Greece so much more often than he does Qatar.
I like
and
Athens.
Africa. Yeah,
Athens was a fun place
Like
to
he
visit.
literally like every time every episode he finds a way to sneak in. He's like, "Oh, I've been to Greece and Athens."
Yeah.
You know, that is where the joke began.
But
it was not because of anything else.
one of the
Racist.
things about Athens, though, is that it's actually very relatable to the Mexican culture.
Yeah,
So it's kind of cool.
it has like broken down buildings.
Yeah. That's. But we
Their
have
economy isn't the greatest.
they call it shawarma. We have the al pastor, the trompo.
Oh.
Yeah.
They call it lamb. We call it goat, but
Cordero.
No,
Lamb.
birria.
Birria.
Birria?
We have birria. But I'm just saying, like it was easy to talk with the local. Every time I had the chance to talk with the locals, I wasn't like, oh man, different culture. And when I talk with
you were like fucking peasants.
no, my advisor is Greek.
You
And-
filthy
and-
bloody hell.
bloody hell. No, my advisor
That
is
one was
Greek.
good. I like that.
My
Yeah,
advisor.
the disdain because he was talking to peasants.
But my advisor is Greek, and he's a bit no. My advisor is a Greek.
He's
and
like, he's a doctor now. He doesn't care.
I'm gonna once I have the doctorate officially, I'm gonna see if he can come to the podcast one day. It would be fun to have him here. But the point is that
He'll teach us how to talk Greek.
yeah. But the thing about what I was gonna say was that when I talked to him about when he talks about Greece, it's like, oh, there's a lot of similarities with like Mexican culture.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because religion is similar.
No, I think it's just because I'm Zeus.
You're Zeus.
Yeah.
You're Zeus. Wow. You're Zeus.
Yeah, like you're speechless. I can tell.
Wasn't there a story about Zeus having sex with a cow? Or was it-
Everything, bro. He has sex with everything.
Oh, yeah.
That's how all the fucking.
Is that why you
devious
relate?
things happen.
Yeah. Wait. Sip. Oscar.
Yo, this thing is full. Tony didn't drink shit.
Brewskis.
All right. I think we need to have
This
a
was
group
supposed to be a short episode, you guys. And look what we do for you. Tony, Daddy got drunk.
I got, and I have like one day to edit this shit. But anyways, but the point is what? We have a group hit, right? I think.
No, wait. I wasn't done.
Oh.
So,
What else you have for me to learn?
they're rebooting that 70s show, but it's going to be called like that 90s show.
White 90s.
Because
with
it's
the
like to make it more
millennials?
relatable. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
You know, I did not watch the 70s show.
It's so good.
I never watched it.
You got to watch it.
So you're telling me I should watch the 70s show instead of rewatching Friends?
Why are you rewatching Friends? There's like so much more on the list. You promised me you were going to watch Naruto. You pinky
I
promised.
haven't watched anything. So it's not
How do I
like...
not know you're rewatching Friends?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, I know you've been really busy.
I've
lately.
been busy. I watched Attack on Titan. That I did.
You dare rewatch Friends? It's so fucking long. Whenever I committed
Friends
to
is
watching
the only
Friends,
show I've rewatched.
whenever I committed to watching Friends, I had no clue how long it was. I remember I was like, oh, I'm like 4 seasons in. I thought I was so close to being done. No, I was not.
It's 10 seasons.
Yeah, it's long as fuck.
It's
yeah.
as many fingers as you have.
So that 70s show, it's so good up until Eric leaves, and then like Casey comes in and ruins it. But other than that, it's so good. It's so funny, and all the characters are likable.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Like just again, I have not watched anything about it. Just it doesn't sound appealing, but I guess I should watch some episodes. Okay, I think 70s show or the Scrubs. Pick one.
Scrubs.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Okay. Scrubs is my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just like but
how many seasons in Scrubs?
9.
We don't count the 9th season though.
We don't count the 9th season.
Yeah.
Even
Zach, yeah, me too. Even Zach Braff was he's like, no.
It was bad, or what?
They were trying to segue into another show.
So they were literally, they were brought back to launch the next season. So basically what's going to happen with that 90s show.
Okay.
Like all the characters are going to be there. And it's just, I think obviously without Hyde, because he went through the whole essay thing.
Okay.
So Hyde's not in it, and everybody else is. They even got the guy who played Eric. I forget his name. He has Topher Grayson. Topher.
Like tofu.
Yeah, so he had left because I think he was on bad terms with the writers and shit. So that's whenever Casey came in. Did you watch that show? Yeah.
I didn't like when he left.
Yeah, because Casey was just, I didn't like Casey. Casey's now back. I haven't announced him, so thank God. But Topher Grayson even agreed to come back, and that's so cool because even there was a show called The Ranch, which was led by Ashton Kutcher. Did you watch The Ranch?
I've seen bits and pieces of it.
I like The Ranch.
I wasn't a fan.
Yeah, I was. I liked The Ranch. And The Ranch, it was literally like, the main character was Kelso who's Ashton Kutcher. And even Hyde before he went through
when you say Kutcher, is that Trump's son-in-law?
No, that's
another Sip.
That's another Kutcher.
Sip. Okay, man, I have so many things to watch.
That Kutcher was supposed to bring peace to the Middle East. He didn't do shit. It's gotten worse.
I remember when I was about to fly to Qatar, and then that's when they sunk that what's it called? Where they dig the petroleum? The
refinery. It's like the offshore ones.
Yeah, they call it something else. They sunk, and I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh man. I was already getting like mind ready to run to the ¿cómo se llama? Where you go to another country, they have your country's
the embassy.
The embassy. I was ready, like, that's where the embassy is. That's how many miles I have to run. Got it. Sorry, keep going.
What Kutcher is that now? God damn it. Yeah, but so I'm actually, I think like just out of the nostalgia factor, I kind of want to see because they do a good job. Whenever the 70s shows came out, like they did a pretty cool portrayal of the 70s. So I would like to see like what kind of mindset goes into bringing the 90s.
And that would be more relatable, right?
Yeah, yeah. So I think it would be pretty cool. Tony never got to live through the 90s because he was at the butt of it.
I did.
What you were born in?
The best 2 years of my life.
1998?
Yeah.
Okay. That's
the best 2 years because I don't remember them.
Yeah, exactly. So it'll be really cool to see what they bring back from it. I think
I'm surprised you were into Dragon Ball. Because at like the younger generation were into Naruto, and the older generation, like from my age and higher, were Dragon Ball.
Well, I think luckily Toonami still did throwbacks.
I just don't really like a lot of the exaggerated expressions and emotional things that they add to like newer anime. Are you
kidding me?
Like you
don't like the emotional exaggeration,
yes,
like somebody
terrible.
Going for fucking 30 minutes straight. Are you fucking kidding me?
It's so annoying.
This is our guru pay right now. Fuck you, Tony. Fuck you, Tony.
Like the cries.
Did you ever watch
the cries? Are you kidding me?
Terrible.
You mean like Goku crying to level up?
Goku
That's
didn't
different.
cry.
That's different. He was going Super Saiyan.
So he had a cry.
It's necessary.
It was necessary to save planet Earth.
Don't tell me you've never tried to go Super Saiyan.
Everybody's trying.
Did you ever watch the last season, Super, the Tournament of Power?
No, I haven't watched it yet. I've been watching Ozark, and it's on the freaking finale.
The doctor's leaving.
The doctor's leaving. So I tried my hardest to watch all of Ozark literally today.
Yeah. He got past me, and I was already.
Spoiler alert, he didn't finish.
I'm on the last episode. I'm 40 minutes left. Okay, so I heard.
So Ozark is like what, like Breaking Bad?
Yeah, Ozark's like Breaking Bad. It involves a lot of criminal activity.
Oh, I like this.
No, but the thing is, like the shadow blocks your face.
No, me importa.
That's the reason it's from the bottom up.
Too much handsomeness. They need to block something.
Okay. Yes, block your face. So, I had heard mixed reviews. I loved Ozark. I think Ozark is probably one of the most successful shows that's come out in a long time. And Jason Bateman's the main character. He's one of my favorite actors. Like honestly, like there's not a lot of people who are like, oh, he's in it, so I have to watch it. Like that he's probably one of the only ones who has like that big draw for me.
Favorite actor of all time. Go.
Well, it's because I don't.
That's tough.
Yeah. It's
Put you on the spot.
you literally did because I was just like literally saying how great freaking
Bryan Cranston.
Bryan Cranston
for Breaking Bad and Malcolm in the Middle, just those two alone.
Just the fucking yin and yang.
Yes,
Yo, did
I
you
love
watch
it.
like the little video that they did after Breaking Bad ended?
Little video.
He wakes up next to Lois. And he's like, he's like, oh my god, I just had the worst nightmare.
Really?
Yeah.
He's like, I was bald.
I didn't.
Yeah, and then Lois is all like, well, was I not there to keep you in line? And he's like, no, there was like this pretty blonde lady.
Yeah, I saw that.
And it's just like he goes back to hell so amazingly.
Oh man,
Yeah.
no, I did see the one with Aaron Paul is his name.
Yeah,
Jesse.
Aaron Paul.
He did. It was like an office crossover where he goes into the office looking for Creed.
Jesse.
Yeah, he was Jesse, and
Yeah.
he was looking for Creed because he was gonna deal him some meth. he's like, what the hell, man? Like,
Yeah.
you brought me over here.
Also, he did great in Godzilla. The first Godzilla
Oh,
movie.
Bryan Cranston.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Breaking Bad.
I didn't see
Breaking Bad.
Godzilla.
You watch Godzilla?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, that one was really
I don't
good.
usually watch movies.
Yeah.
The first one was better.
Yeah.
than the
So,
second one.
like I was saying, there's not many like actors who you're like, oh, he's in this, so you gotta go watch it. There's not that many that have that draw for me, but Jason Bateman's one of them for me.
Okay.
Like Jason Bateman has like he's done a lot of his sort of comedy is like, you know, he's not trying to be funny, but he happens to be funny.
Okay.
You know, and he plays like this serious role, like he plays Marty in Ozark. So good.
Oh,
You know?
I thought they were saying in Rick and Morty, but
It's Marty, not
yeah,
Marty.
sorry.
Yeah, so it's just like he's one of those that has that draw for me because I liked him in everything he had done before. And then like I remember there was a movie called Game Night.
Okay.
Like it's like they start playing, like they invite their friends over, they have a game night, and like somebody gets kidnapped, but it's an actual kidnapping.
Oh.
So throughout the entire movie, they think it's a joke.
Oh,
You
I
never
never got to watch that.
It's
I never-
good.
Yeah, it
It's-
looked really
it's
funny.
so good. You know, and it's just like
Don't spoil it. Don't
Yeah,
spoil
no,
it.
I won't. Yeah, if you have a DVD player, I'll let you borrow it.
I have my PlayStation. I
Yeah,
can
see,
watch.
so like I'm telling you, Jason Bateman is like one of those actors for me. I wouldn't say he's like the greatest in the planet because I don't remember what I was watching the other day. Well, I that's it for me. I'm just gonna go with Jason Bateman for right now. Jason Bateman is my favorite.
Okay.
Danny?
Yeah,
I'm a little bit torn between Denzel Washington
right
and
there goes. There goes.
I was gonna say right there.
You
Yeah.
said thorn. Instead of torn.
Game of Thrones.
No, but
Torn. Okay.
torn.
I'm a little bit torn.
There you go.
Oh, bloody hell. Well, I'm torn. Torn?
Torn.
Torn. Torn. I can't say it no more after some.
Your favorite actor is The Rock, huh?
It between no, actually, it's between Denzel Washington
Oh.
and Jackie Chan.
Jeez, I love Jackie Chan. I think Jackie Chan was such a vital part to my growing up.
Yeah.
I remember my little brother used to get on top of my dad's truck when he was like 4 and be like, "Who am I?"
Oh, that was the first. Well, I guess the first movie I went to go see at the movie theater was The Lion King.
Yeah.
But I was literally like,
How do you remember that?
espérame, I was like literally like less than 2 years old. My dad took me. I don't remember. Why do you take a 2-year-old to watch it? But he took me anyways. But I think the next one was Who Am I?
Oh, okay. Yeah, if y'all have not watched Who Am I by Jackie Chan, you need to go back and like do your homework on Jackie Chan. He's amazing. Like I honestly have talked to my friends like had like full on conversations. Like,
Okay.
because normally like when celebrities pass, you don't really feel much. Like you know, it's just like it's unfortunate.
Right.
You know. So, but it's just like I feel like that's one that will hurt me.
I think it's because we are young and our celebrities are barely about to get to that point
Oh my
where
God,
they
don't
start
even
to
say
leave.
that. Jeez,
It sounds harsh.
Yeah, no, but you're right.
you know,
You're right. Absolutely
So-
right. Everybody is getting up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I had to pick, I would probably go with Denzel Washington.
But
I don't
what
know.
movies make you pick that?
It's because there was a time where I watched a lot of his at like back to back. Like
Yeah.
Training Day,
What-
Men on Fire.
Well, I think whenever or like actors,
The Equalizer.
whenever actors talk about, they always bring up Training Day.
Yeah, Training
They always
Day is
say
great.
like honestly like there's a reason why he's held up so
He's
high.
such a great actor, and Jackie Chan is such a great actor. But I feel like Jackie Chan hasn't done, or if he has made movies, I think there have been more for the Chinese audience.
Yeah.
And there hasn't come to the U.S. As strong.
Well, not in a
don't
while.
know.
There was
Yeah.
a while when he dominated.
Yeah, yeah,
I remember when
of
the
course.
Tuxedo came out.
Yeah.
Like movies like that were
The Drunken
huge.
Master, I think he did
Yeah,
that
Drunk-
too.
yeah, but I think that
I
was
think
more
the
like
last
in
one
the
he
night-
did that was big was the one he did with Jet Li. The one with the monkey. With the
Those are all super old though, Danny. Those are like in the
that one's
90s.
not that old though.
No, it's because I think whenever, like I'm telling you that he was more dominant was whenever the Tuxedo came out, like Rush Hour.
Yeah, but the one I'm talking about is it's more later. It's obviously it's not like last year or 2 years, but it's the one he did with Jet Li where the kid he finds that in that pawn shop that like a staff, and then he like falls asleep and he's like in this kingdom. The Kingdom. I think that's what it's called. No,
I don't know.
Is it called The Kingdom?
I don't think I remember seeing the movie with them together. I don't remember exactly.
Jet Li is the Monkey King. And it's some white kid, like he gets put into a setting.
Please, Tony.
Please, Tony.
Yeah.
It's a good movie. It's a good movie, but
yeah. And the most recent like huge movie that Jackie has had here is The Foreigner.
The Foreigner.
But I know you've talked about the Policeman Story.
Policeman Story.
That was fucking amazing. I think there's 2 parts.
Yeah,
to it.
I like the one that's called A New Policeman Story, which is the latest one with the guys with the masks.
Yeah,
it's such a good movie.
No, like those are fucking amazing.
Yeah,
trust me, like I me who I've watched them like. Yeah. Did we not like agree? I think that he did that vampire one, right? Remember what I was telling you about the effect of vampiro one?
We talked about it.
Was it Jackie Chan or who was the main actor? I don't remember whenever we talked about it. Did you find it?
Yeah, it's called The Forbidden Kingdom.
The Forbidden Kingdom.
Came out 2008.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
yeah. No. But the thing is, like,
holy shit,
he does a lot of comedic relief things.
Yeah.
So like serious things wouldn't really shine like Denzel. So whenever,
but a new police story, that's pretty serious.
Yeah.
I think there was one where it was more like back in the day, like back with the samurais and stuff. But I don't think that made that much big of a hit in the U.S.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
At the end of the day, this is all subjective. I mean,
of course.
I think a lot of things have to go to like what kind of movies you like to, because like in that case, whenever you bring in comedies and stuff, it will change your answer too.
Right.
So
speaking of subjective, the Guru Pit.
Oh.
Wait, you haven't told us yet.
Yeah, I did.
He did.
Bryan Cranston.
That's true.
Who's that?
Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell. Chuck. Who's that?
The one from
Frankenstein?
Bryan Cranston, the one from Breaking Bad.
Oh, you did say that.
I thought you were lying.
It's because I forget it. Honestly, I don't know his name. Like, I don't know his...
How, bro?
Yeah, I don't know his
human
name. Human. I don't know his human name.
Well, his alien name is Bryan Cranston.
So call him Walter.
Yeah.
Walter, yeah.
Or what's the other one?
How?
Mr. White.
Mr. White.
Oh.
No, and then there's his street name. What was his street name?
Heisenberg.
Heisenberg.
Goddamn right.
Yeah. Go ahead. You were saying you have a Guru Pit for us.
Guru Pit. Well, it's kind of a grouped Guru Pit. It was initially just one thing, but then you had the idea for it.
You're not supposed to tell people how the sausage is made, bro.
How the sausages are made?
That's like a phrase. It's not like you don't tell people what happens behind the scenes.
Oh.
Because
y'all do that all the time, though.
I know, but it's just like this one, you could have made it your own thing. It's like you're presenting the Guru Pit, bro.
Well, I have an idea. Here is the Guru Pit. And the music comes in.
How long do we give it? Okay.
Oh, just
whatever.
Okay. Yeah.
Wait, sing the Guru Pit song.
No, okay. I was gonna do it.
It's like I'm not gonna do it on here. It's like it's really
hey, Guru Pit.
Yeah. It's like,
okay, so do you want me to present?
Yeah, go ahead.
Present
it.
Do you want me to just do the whole grouped up thing? Okay, so it turned into relationship deal breakers. So you can be in the process of talking to someone, dating someone, with someone for a certain amount of time, and this certain instance of whatever we deem to be a deal breaker can just completely cut it. You lose interest, you lose that feeling for them just because this is just too far over the edge for you. It can be different for everybody. Me personally, I'm sure y'all might agree, lying and cheating, obvious deal breakers. So
what actually brought this?
So a friend of mine, a fan of the podcast, she reached out to me.
Shout out. Look,
shout out to the fan.
Hey, look, for future reference, you guys can submit video ones and we'll play it and we'll listen to you.
So
guys.
if you want to like what he said, you want to like say, hey guys, here's a question for you guys. Debate this. Yes. Bam. Just do it.
Yeah, that's actually been like a goal of mine to make it more and more
interactive.
Yeah, more interactive, more and more audience driven.
See.
Yeah, because it's so much cooler. Like, so I'd like to apologize to Danny last time for next time. It's just. I actually have been. Oh, God damn! I don't want to interrupt your Guru Pip. I've been wanting to talk about this. Do you guys? I mean, because everybody loves when me and Danny fight, right? I think genuinely like it sparks some conversations in the comments. It's the most engagement happens when we fight.
It's one.
So it's always like we gotta disagree.
Yeah.
Because we've had guru pits where we're like both on the same team and we're just like and it's not as fun. So on the next episode we get heated.
Yeah, we got heated. So episode 32.
And the thing was, the episode was so wholesome. It was like, I was like, I am scared that I derailed that whole episode.
I told him don't be scared.
Yeah. I know Danny behind the scenes because me and Danny have.
He knows I like
such a good rapport. Yeah. Me and Danny genuinely have such a great like relationship and a good rapport that it's just like I know he doesn't take anything like bad or
personal.
I don't, because at the end of the day, as soon as this cuts off, we're having dinner. We're literally like to be like good fucking episode.
Yeah, good episode.
And it's just like I want to like just for a peace of mind, please let me know.
Let us know. To add on to what you say, I also like. I'm always curious about the weekly updates. How much do you care about what we do in the week? Yeah, I'm genuinely interested.
You're worried about that part, and I'm worried about I enjoy. I think we're backwards because I genuinely think, like if you're tuning into us, you care about us.
and it's interesting because like even at the very beginning when we started this podcast, we said that Oscar brought more of a artistic side, brought more of a technical side. He knows more about pop culture. I really don't know about pop culture and stuff like that. So we have like this balance between the two. But I'm always curious, like, do people really care what we do in the week? And you're like, man, like I want people to come in and have a fun time and just laugh. And if they see us argue about something too like controversial, or even if it's not controversial, like this, they're not really controversial. We just go at it. Do you enjoy that? So like we don't mind talking about anything. Obviously,
and look,
so just
genuinely,
if you don't mind, put it in the comments.
I don't mind like if you disagree on the comments, let's have a fucking have it.
If you disagree with Oscar, let him know. Fuck him.
Yeah, I don't mind being the heel. I don't care. Look, the only thing I want to know is, look,
do you enjoy it?
Yeah, like, do you enjoy it? Because if it takes it off, like we were literally thinking about having like timers, like so that we can like limit like our
argument. Yeah,
and it's just the fact is sometimes we get really heated. We go at it for like 30 minutes and we're all like, do y'all even care?
Yeah, like I would be curious, like, do you like once that part begins, do you skip? Because I remember Adrian, our dating guru, he doesn't seem to like that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah,
so he comes in here, and I remember one time we were arguing about something. He was like, and I could tell, like, he was like, can we just like stop? So I was like, we want to provide good content for you.
But then again, it's like we always end on the guru pit, and that's the thing is, conversations drive, like comment sections drive the algorithm to push us, Right. So the more we have to talk about, the better our episodes do.
Absolutely.
There was an episode where Esteban commented like 1 million times, and it literally like the view count on that one is higher than like a lot of them too. So it's just like I get that it's fun, but the thing is, like, does it ruin the experience for you guys?
Yeah.
Like I because next, like this, our answer is not gonna like be here for another 2 weeks. We're not gonna know.
Yeah, we're not gonna.
But next episode, you're gonna see me and Danny fucking go at it.
Yeah.
And it's just like
physically.
Yeah.
So you want a physical one?
And it's just the thing. Look. Like Danny knows me. I know.
And he knows me.
I know Danny. Yeah. It's like, but you guys don't like.
Know us.
You guys have never been in an argument with us. Like genuinely, Danny's like the most patient person I've ever met. Like, so he's able to deal with me, and it's just like sometimes I get fucking loud,
And I like dealing with Oscar. I like this guy. Look, I used to carry him in my arms.
Stop saying that. You only been like a year and a half or two.
I don't care.
Yeah. So it's like, look, it's fun for us. But I also do not want to take away from like the episode, because like this episode, it's a feel good episode,
Yeah.
This, thank God, like Tony brought us like a civil like group.
We don't know that yet. We're about to start fighting.
As far as we know.
If you see an hour more in this video, we went at it.
We'll find out right now.
All I gotta say is leave it in the comments.
Yeah, let us
know what you think. Like, because honestly, this has been weighing on my mind. Like, it's because.
And if you have Discord, come to our Discord. Just tell us. We honestly, we don't get mad. Just tell us. Be like, I don't like that you guys do this. Just say it.
Yes.
Pure and simple.
Yeah. And not only that, we're building this. Like I genuinely liked our challenges before, but it was like every time seems really hard to do.
Yeah, the challenge. Oh yeah, the challenge. So it's kind of hard to come up with challenges for every episode.
It was so hard, but like we're building a community. Like we're genuinely like it's nothing but great friends.
Right.
And the thing is, you guys don't see what happens afterwards, so you guys don't know if we're still angry or
yeah.
I don't want y'all to think that, like if you see me and Danny like bicker till the end, that things ended like that.
Yeah, and if you want, we can have a hug after every episode we argue.
Remember we said we're gonna do like a little animation of us hugging at the end.
Just be like, because it really isn't that bad.
Yeah, So that's it. Just leave it in the comments, and Tony, take it away.
I was talking to her while we were filming 32. We were filming it, in advance because Doctor's going to be gone.
Transparency.
Yeah. And I was at the time we didn't have a group hit, and I asked her. I was like, "Hey, like if you have any cool, debatable topics."
It was like last minute, and we fucking
like
went
go ahead and let me know. Yeah. And she didn't come through with anything, and so y'all thought of one, and then that's whenever they started fighting.
They started fighting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. No. Like, Tony, like I felt like you were like a child watching your parents fight.
I was like, it's just kind of awkward there because like I'm trying to not pick a side because I have my own side. It's the group hit.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
He assumes
you're right.
just because my opinion somewhat aligns one way that I might be taking a stance. That's not the case.
And honestly, that's okay. You shouldn't need to feel like you have to pick his side or my side.
Exactly.
You're the extra.
But that's what he was kind of okay. No spoilers. No
spoilers. Watch the episode. You could see his face change every time like the point gets made. All right. And he just
you don't.
No spoilers.
Oh yeah, no spoilers.
No, you don't.
Okay, but
you gotta remember, he calls him daddy. It's not fair. Yes, you do.
No, he calls me Dada.
I say Danny. It's Danny.
Yeah. You're like, it's my accent, bro.
Oh bloody hell! Go ahead.
Sorry, we're so sorry to interrupt your friend.
Okay, yeah, but she actually did end up messaging me a Guru Pit topic. And it's kind of related to the deal breakers thing. It's more of...
Well, let's answer hers first. And then
yeah. So what she had said was actually like whenever you're in that courting process with somebody, you're talking to someone, and if they disclose to you, this is someone that you like, obviously you wouldn't be talking to someone if you didn't like them, and if they disclose to you early on that they had a STD or STI, would you completely kill whatever process you have with them, or would you, just see it out? And I thought that was a good question.
Yeah,
because she said that she had seen.
So she passed the SATs.
She said
Daddy's been drinking.
Saw like a post on something like on Reddit or something. And there's always like those,
Yeah. I'm pretty sure she probably, whenever she's trying to help you scour the Ask Reddit.
No.
And that's okay.
Oh, because I later found out that she uses Reddit too, which is really cool.
Okay.
And that's okay. Yeah, you can submit your questions. If you see something somewhere, say it. Let us know. Sorry.
Yeah, just because you don't meet a lot of people that use Reddit, honestly.
Yeah.
But okay, so if you were talking with someone, like getting to know each other, and the person discloses that they are positive for an STD, would you keep talking to them, or would that be like a deal breaker?
And you've already established that you like them already, right?
Like you're talking to someone, then you must like them, right? Like you like them to an extent to continue
see
talking where it's going.
See where it's going.
And then you wouldn't even talk about STDs if it wasn't headed that direction, right?
Good point. Yeah, you probably wouldn't, because that's very personal.
Genuinely, there's two ways to look at this, okay? On one end, we're not old enough to the point where we can't meet someone new, okay? So, of course, with medication and stuff, and as long as you keep track on when, let's say it's like the ones that happen like every freaking now and then, whenever they flare up, okay? Like if everything's taken care of, it doesn't matter. In reality, it really doesn't, as long as you're safe.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, if you're having sex, you should be safe.
Yes, of course.
So let's be completely honest about that point. But I wouldn't blame someone if they just cut that person off, because we're not at that age where we have to accept every flaw. Not saying it's a flaw, but it's an extra step. So I wouldn't blame someone for saying no. But in reality, when you understand it, it's just a lot of people don't get that if they're not having flare-ups, if they're under medication, a lot of these things are so treatable that you don't have to worry about them,
So would it depend on the type of STD? Would you say that?
I feel like some of them are treatable in that way, and then some of them are temporary as well, right? Like there's a lot that goes into it.
That's why they changed it from STD.
I don't know.
Diseases, it's like forever, I think, and infection is STIs. You know, STIs will go away. STDs, I think, stick around. So I think it genuinely does depend on what it is. But I think like to the effect of her question, it would probably be like it's something that's permanent, right?
I don't know. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Well, let's assume the worst case scenario.
I don't know
permanent.
too much about them, honestly. Like I've never really looked into them.
I know, like now with like the new AIDS medication and stuff.
I heard about
it literally like you can they're saying that it's gotten so good that you don't pass it on anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So it's just like as long as you're informed, I'm pretty sure you'll make the decision. Like if you talk to the person and like sometimes you fall fucking quick.
Yeah.
I think people. Like as long as they go in it without without that judgmental mindset, like unfortunately, like in the US, we don't have a great sex ed curriculum. You're not really taught these things. So for the person like explaining what's going on, they should just be like, dude, because Danny's no longer on dating sites. Like I've been on there for a little bit now. I'm trying to get back into like normal life after my big breakup. And like you see sometimes on it, like girls genuinely be all like, I have this, look it up. They don't even bother. They're like, I'm not gonna explain it to you. If you want to deal with me, look it up, and then you decide for yourself.
Right.
And I think that's great. I think if I'm giving the information and I assess that I can deal with it, if she's a wonderful person, like I don't see it being a problem.
It really depends on the extent of like how much you're into them, I guess. But like
I also feel like it depends on how they got it too.
Yeah. Like
what do you mean?
Like promiscuous lifestyles?
Yeah, like the lifestyle, how long ago. If it was like they got it to 2, they used a bat needle, some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like it's not like it wasn't their fault versus like it was just being careless and how long ago that happened.
I think also just the disclosure, to begin with is important. Like if you don't find out till after the deed is done and they're like, oh, by the way, I have this.
Yeah.
That's an automatic deal breaker, right?
Oh
like,
yeah.
It's not just to do with the STD, it's the lying
at the
part.
point is the lie. Yeah. You're right.
And so I think that would be a good segue into like the other deal breakers.
What would be a deal breaker for you?
What would be a deal breaker?
Yeah.
So do y'all
if she doesn't like Denzel Washington?
Yeah.
No.
If she won't sing my now songs with me on car rides,
on the car ride,
it's over.
Damn.
Yeah.
We couldn't be together.
Yeah.
You'll learn. Yeah.
Well, are there any obvious deal breakers? It should be a deal breaker no matter who you are.
Like a universal deal breaker. Okay, look, if you haven't established your boundaries, okay, look.
Okay.
Whenever you're dating, like if you're on the mindset that you're like, you know what, I found someone I'm interested. You stop talking to people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but you have established that. You might. That's what I'm saying. Like it has to be established. If she's talking to other people it shows that clearly I'm not your main interest.
Yeah.
That is enough for me to be like, no. If I'm not your main interest, I don't. That's enough for me to be like, no.
So at that point, you would have to declare that you're exclusive. Like that's an important. I feel like that's an important step. Because if you don't say that, then it's kind of assumed that you're not.
Yeah, because it's like, I'm wasting time talking to you. If this isn't just like a freaking like me being a hoe or anything, it's just like then it doesn't matter. But the fact is like if I'm gonna invest time in you, I want you to invest time in me, and that's what I'm saying, that you have to establish it because of course if you're dating multiple people, that's perfectly fine, but let it be known. That's probably my only thing. Yeah. I genuinely, as far as
communication, dialogue.
And and of course for me, I remember one time Tony was all like, he's like, yo, meeting people in a bar, it could be difficult nowadays because you might never know. It's like, what if they're a Republican? You remember when you told me that? Yes. He genuinely told me that we were at Voodoo Queen, and I was like, you're fucking right.
What I was gonna say is that another thing is like we live in Houston.
Yes.
There's so much diversity.
Yes.
Which in certain scenarios diversity is good, but perhaps you might look for someone who's more like you.
Yes.
Which might be counterproductive.
You know, I genuinely, I remember I asked you this whenever you started dating Stacey or talking to Stacey, because no shame. Like, she's super nice. I like her. Like,
she's watching you.
I'm happy. I'm genuinely.
She made brownies. I was supposed to bring you guys some, but I kept them.
Keep that in mind before you say what you're about to say.
Yo, you know, she's cool. Fuck you.
Fuck you. We're replacing Daniel with Stacey.
Yeah. But my well, luckily for you, she grew up around nothing but Hispanic people. So she even told me the way she is.
What do you mean, luckily for you?
Because she understands a lot of Spanish stuff.
She understands like the culture.
I get it.
The
I was
food.
trying to make a joke that you're being racist.
I knew where you were headed towards.
Attack 'em.
Yeah, no. So the thing is, like, I always told Danny, I'm like, I think like one of like our greatest shared memories was when we were like in New Mexico. And we were driving back at night. We were just fucking hollering like songs in Spanish,
sad songs,
like, out loud. Yeah. We were like fucking singing at the top of our lungs, you know. And like literally everything was pitch black. I was like, I'm pretty sure the next town could hear us screaming, you know. And it's just like that's probably something that will forever be stuck with me.
I agree with you.
Yeah, and it's just like I can't imagine a life, you know, with like somebody who doesn't understand that. Like I think it's just because, you know, my older brother's a mariachi, you know. My little brother plays the drums. My dad's like lifelong dream was, you know, obviously for everybody to excel in music and somehow, you know. And it's just like music has always been so ingrained in like our family that it's just like, yo, like, remember we were talking on the next episode how I would wake up every morning to a fucking La Deja de Van Gogh, and Danny knew the exact song I was talking about. It's just like not being able to sing these songs with like my loved one. It's like a little
turn off.
Yeah. It's like and I'm not saying, of course, like if I fall in love with you, I'll fall in love with you. Like I'm not putting up fucking walls, of course, you know. But the thing is,
that's not a breaker.
Exactly. It's not a break,
but it would be a nice thing.
Yeah, it would just be nice to have. You know, so whenever like it's going from from what would your breaker be to it's so like, would you want to date someone of your culture?
Would it be a deal breaker if she hated Spanish music?
I think it would be
every time you put it on, she's like, turn that off.
I think it would be a breaker if she wasn't willing to try to listen to it.
Yeah, so
you know,
because look, in every relationship there's going to be some level of compromise. Right, at some degree you're going to be like, okay, I compromise this and you compromise that for each other. I guess it depends on how important
I might to literally one of the biggest compliments to my ex, she was willing to fucking listen to like my music, like more like the post-hardcore stuff. Okay, you know, gotcha. Like we were gonna go see Silverstein. She fucking spent like the 2 weeks leading up to it just like listening to their albums nonstop. You know, that kind of commitment you only do for somebody you care about. Yeah. You know, and I think that can be shared forward in like this music. Like the thing is like, yo, I'm gonna be able to sing Bad Bunny with any girl. Like, you know, I
can do that.
Yeah, exactly. So Bad Bunny is not even like on the list. You know, but that's one step. You know, if you're willing to listen to that, yo, listen to something else. Let me show you something new.
And look, you know? she's gonna have music she likes. You might be saying, well, I'm willing to listen to your music as well.
Yo,
if that's
I love every type of music. Like I
¿Te gusta la salsa?
Love it. I love dancing it.
Salsa? Oh, well, okay.
Yeah. I it's like merengue, just fancier merengue.
I suppose.
So and like and like I'm never opposed to any type of music. Like I love country music. I love metal music. Tony showed me deathcore songs all the time, and I tell him if I like them. Yeah, it's just like I love rap music. I make rap music. I made rock music in the past.
You make rap music?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
Check it out.
Check out Over on Spotify.
Yeah. So it's like, you know, luckily for on the opposite end, like I like everything. Right. It's like, you know, there's no.
So you don't. You wouldn't have. Yeah, well, let's go. Well, sorry.
No. So that's what I'm saying. It's like clearly you don't mind like the cultural barriers. You know, so it's just like I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, so back to the deal breakers.
Yes.
Let's go back to the deal breakers.
Did we establish where we were on the STD thing?
Yes, I think with information, I think it's a very doable thing.
Okay.
I don't know, like obviously really I don't want to summarize it for everybody.
Case by case for the person, depending on how much you care about them or how far you are into like the talking phase.
I think that's what it is.
If you just met them at a bar, no.
No,
I guess it also depends where you met them.
No, it's just the thing with over text messages is like you can be talking for fucking weeks before you even meet.
Right.
You know, so you can already start building that friendship. You know, like that fucking base that you need to deal with stuff like this. You know.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because that's something you also don't want to reveal to anybody.
Yeah, not just anybody.
Some people might care, like you said, they put it on the dating app. Some people might be like, I want to just tell the whole world I have this problem,
Yes,
or this medical issue. That's the other one.
Especially when it's so treatable nowadays.
So we're all kind of on the same page then.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I genuinely think like for the majority is like if you're already like feeling it, I think it's something you should explore. Like just like get more information, you know. And I think like I don't know if like that settles that part.
Yeah,
like,
I feel like
you guys
for the most part, yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So and then I feel
Dialogue.
like deal breakers is kind of like, you know, there's a blanket amount of them that are like agreeable, lying, cheating, being rude to like waiters, waitresses.
Yeah, that's
not
not
returning your cart at grocery stores. Yeah, and like hating minorities for no goddamn reason.
I don't know about that one. Well, imagine if she hates Mexicans and she's dating me, she must really love me.
It's an easy test.
Yeah, it's an easy test. Like, I hate Mexicans, but this one, it's
She's
just
gonna like your family though.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's kind of a deal breaker,
She's like,
right?
she's like, yo, I hate that other one. Like me.
Him? Oh my goodness, but her family. Oh.
Yeah.
I don't like his cousin.
Yeah.
That during
Boy,
the
is she
podcast.
gonna hate this podcast.
Yeah. Okay, I forgot about the family.
So aside from those obvious ones, do y'all have any niche ones that like apply just to you?
Well, I think a lot of people might think I'm dumb for just saying the music thing.
No,
That
back whenever I was kind of like I feel bad.
you're a
about it.
hipster, bro.
No. It has nothing to. I'm not a hipster.
You're a hipster.
No, I'm not. I just like certain.
What do you
music.
call a metal hipster? A mipster?
No, it's just like a metal hip.
Metal hip.
Yeah, but back I think it was like 2016ish. I was like out of a relationship and I was just talking, you know, just meeting people, and I was more of like a music elitist back then. Now, you know, if you like what you like.
What do you mean by a music elitist?
He would see
I
a girl
was-
wearing a band shirt, be like, name 5 songs.
No, it was more of like I really liked the music I was into, and if you don't like it, we can't be. No, not that you're wrong. We can't we're not compatible, right?
Oh,
and there
okay.
was this one girl back then who didn't like screaming in music, you know. So that's a wide variety.
Okay,
of
can
music.
you give me an example? What do you mean by screaming?
Like the Screamos, huh?
yeah, scream for us.
No, I can't do that.
That's what you're trying to
Come
get
on,
at.
I'm
come
not
on,
gonna
bro.
do I want to be able to do that one day, but I can't do it right now.
Okay.
But you know, like music, like metalcore, post-hardcore, deathcore, death metal, a lot of different kinds of metals. There's a lot of them.
It's just I think in the metal community, there's so many fucking like
Variants?
gatekeepers.
Yeah,
Oh.
well, yeah, I wasn't even. I just I sent her a Chiodo song. That's not heavy at all. And but she was like, no, like that's terrible.
Well, to
And
begin
I
with,
stopped
like
texting
Craig
her.
Owens singing. Craig Owens singing's a little extra too.
Well,
yeah.
it was not. It was the Illuminatio album.
Oh, okay, so it wasn't even Craig.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely. Stop texting her.
Stop texting. Yeah. Stop texting.
That's a more accessible
Yeah.
album for people that aren't into Craig singing.
What's the main song off of that one that I really like?
Stratovolcano Mouth is really good. Those who slay together stay together.
No, it was-
Close eyes, look forward.
Okay.
No.
Send
Notes
me
and
one.
Constellations.
That one.
That one's soft.
Okay.
Everybody listen to Notes on Constellation.
Okay, I'm gonna
by
listen to
Chiodos.
it.
Yeah, Notes and Constellations.
And if I
so
don't
good.
like it, y'all gonna stop talking to me?
No.
Oh, damn it.
No.
Damn it. This was my way out.
Look, Danny, you edit our podcast. it's not like you're one of my best friends. No. You edit these podcasts.
Until we find an
bro.
editor, you just gotta stay. Yeah.
Yeah.
We just
If
gotta
there's
buy
any
Premiere.
editors out there, help Danny get out. Help him escape.
Hey, if we buy Premiere, I could do it. No, I'm kidding.
You know Premiere? Okay.
So he's like, I just want to sit on that chair.
Yeah. You should sit on his chair one day.
What?
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah. You're my son, father and son.
It's my house.
We changed the name of the podcast, the Father and Son Podcast. Yeah, today interviewing our uncle, your uncle.
No, just call it Father Soncast.
Yeah, the Father Soncast.
It's a side podcast.
Yo, Father Suncast sounds
He'll come
badass.
into the studio and he'll be like, "Hey, what are you doing?" It's
I'll
like,
make
"Oh,
I'll
this
make
doesn't
y'all's
include you."
I'll make y'all's logo. I don't
Yeah,
care.
the Father
No,
Suncast.
Father Suncast. That's fucking dope.
What would we talk about that we don't talk about?
Y'all go
here?
fishing together. Like, he teaches you how to play catch.
We're supposed to go fishing
We
together.
discussed Dragon
all
Ball,
of us.
how I'm Goku and you're Gohan.
Yeah.
Okay,
That kind of stuff.
That's,
Back to deal breakers.
Oh, we were
Deal
supposed to go
breakers.
fishing.
We will.
what happened?
Once I'm back from London.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So deal breakers,
Yeah,
we
so
said.
back then that was a deal breaker for me. Now, obviously not. Like I just like it's just.
Yeah, you've been a lot more understanding with music because I remember Tony would send me songs and I was like, dude, this thing's mixed like ass. And he's like, yeah, I can see that. He's like, but I kind of like it.
I kind of like it.
Yeah. So I mean, like, yeah. I personally have seen your growth.
Thank you. It's been a while.
Yeah.
But that was not something that's a deal breaker now, but back then, you know, and I feel like that could apply to some people.
You want to know what's the biggest fucking deal breaker?
Go.
Them not being subbed to the Unqualified Gurus.
Oh,
I think so.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I think
God
so.
damn, I can't stand the girl who days.
Yeah, I can't stand
We
those
were
ladies.
talking about it
Yeah.
earlier. And
Yeah.
they were like, any new people that you meet, you can't talk to them until
They're
Yo,
subscribed.
I wouldn't even hold the door open for a woman who isn't subbed to the Unqualified Guru.
You just like pull out the sticker real quick, scan this.
Scan this.
Yeah.
Show me.
You
Are
may go in.
subscribed?
Yeah, you may not go in.
Subscribe.
Yeah, of course, these are all jokes. But in all reality, like, aside from the music thing, is there, like, cheating and lying, of course,
Yeah,
are
those
fucking
are
deal
obvious.
breakers.
I think large future plans, like different
Oh,
variations.
I got a good one. It's like a lot of people who, like, yo, if she has a lot of debt.
Well,
Because
that's
whenever you get married, you take on that debt.
Yeah, I guess suppose so. Yeah.
it shows that you're not responsible.
Yeah.
Well, I would also go back with the STDs. It depends on how she got the debt. If she bought like fucking what's that?
She woke up one morning with a lot of debt.
No, what?
It burns
No.
when I spin.
No. Wait, I didn't hear what he said.
He's like, it burns when I spend. I need the penicillin shot every time I go
penicillin
shopping.
What I was gonna say was, what are those expensive purses?
Like, which ones are so bunch?
No, the ones that are like handmade and they're like super expensive. That only like the.
Well, I mean, there's a bunch. We can go with like
No,
Prada.
Fenty.
No, the Fenty is a
No,
makeup
the
I'm
what's
just
the
naming
name?
designer brands.
the
The one that Kanye gave that one lady.
They're like
dating.
super expensive and they're like handmade and like.
I know this. It's
Oh my god.
We're gonna seem so dumb to the women out there.
Ladies, what's the name of
what
that
happened?
purse you bought at the Pulga? Because you're gonna buy
It starts
the.
with a B, I think.
Coach.
No,
It
not
might be.
Bocha. I'm like, it starts with a B.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it does start with.
Anyways, there's some expensive bags. Could be the Birkin, could be the
I think it's a Birkin
Louis
bag.
Vuitton. But I remember there was like this handmade. They would use like even exotic leather, like crocodile, rare colored leathers, shit like that. They're really expensive. What were we talking about?
Your
deal
brother,
breaker.
your
Deal breaker.
Deal breaker.
That-
Oh, I was gonna
that-
say like if that's what she spent her money on,
Okay, I understand.
then I would be like yeah. But if it was like
so
a
you're basically saying if
disease,
she's under, like she's irresponsible.
yeah, like an irresponsible debt collection. But if it was like she got a major disease or something like that, when you're like, well, I kind of understand. Like, there's really no way out of that.
I think at that point it depends how long ago it was, because you know
Also,
when you're young you make dumb decisions, you know.
That too.
So
that too.
it's like,
How-
you
how
know,
long ago?
it could be years ago and she's still stuck in it. I think at that point it also goes back to how much you like her. You know, let's be completely
Ooh,
honest.
I have one.
Yeah.
If they're really good friends with their ex, would that be a deal breaker?
What do you mean by really good
Ooh,
friends?
Really, like they see them on a daily to weekly basis.
No.
On a
that's
daily to
di-
weekly basis?
No, I'm
yeah,
sorry.
That's a
too
deal
much.
breaker. Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. There's no way you can get over your ex if you're still seeing them that often.
That long, especially if
Yeah, you saw How I
if
Met
they
Your Mother.
if they did it for quite a
How
while.
I Met Your Mother. Hey, we all saw that.
Oh,
Have
yeah.
you seen that one?
I've seen
Yeah,
it.
I've seen How You Met Your Mother. Yeah,
Especially
no, I'm sorry.
Especially if they dated a long time.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm not even insecure enough to believe that there's no way of not being friends with your ex, because remember, I spoke about this, but
Yeah, we talked
like,
about it.
on a weekly basis is too much.
It's too much.
Yeah, like genuinely, like if it was only like on a social gathering, they weren't even alone, it'd be different. Like, you know, if we run the same circles, that's different. You know, like if we all go to the bar and he happens to be there, no biggie. You know, but you're talking about on a weekly basis.
Yeah.
Yo,
like-
fuck that. You still
Yeah.
belong to her.
Yeah. She hangs out more with him than you.
yeah,
Yeah,
that would be a deal breaker
That
for
would
me.
be-
That-
I think also, like I was gonna say, like very big differences, like future. Like if one wants kids but the other one doesn't want
Yeah,
kids, then
that's
it's
a very
like, well,
valuable point.
that's like a big difference.
Yeah, I think that's like a
Valid.
super obvious
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it'll be that.
Well, let us know your
Are there
deal
any
breakers.
deal breakers that you're like, bro?
Yeah.
y'all need to
We're about to break up some relationships
Yeah.
in the comments.
think about it. Yeah.
yeah.
Wait, you mean her seeing her ex?
Oh
on
my
a
god,
weekly
did
basis?
this podcast end on a positive note? Did we all agree on a lot?
No, fuck you, Oscar. Wait till the next episode.
I apologize in advance.
Don't apologize. I told you not to
actually,
apologize.
yeah. each other right now.
Daddy told me not to apologize, so fuck y'all.
No, but the thing is, like, even though we
Oh,
did,
no.
no, not that one. Even though we disagree, it's like we're just trying to speak our minds, you know,
yeah.
and hopefully you're entertained. Maybe you get to think about these things you never thought about before.
We gotta do the Leonidas, like, are you not entertained?
Leonidas
from Gladiator.
Oh,
I think that's his name in Gladiator. I don't remember.
Leonidas,
the Gladiator guy. Yeah. Did you
see that front kick?
Oh, yeah.
Brown belt kick.
Nice.
Thank you.
They're the same height.
You think?
Yeah,
Okay.
you gotta do better. Skinnier. I know. So like and subscribe, you guys. Leave comments. And if it's your birthday, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. You look great today, by the way.
Jeez, we forgot to compliment at the beginning.
You look great today.
dark
You didn't
out.
shower, but you look great.
What the fuck? That was funny.
Subscribe.
Yeah.
Check us out in all the other podcasting platforms. We're everywhere.
Yeah.
Spotify, Apple people, all that stuff.
Yeah. Yo, I wonder how long this episode ran. I know we say we wanted to end it quick.
It's gonna be fast.
It's gonna be long as
Longer.
fuck.
Wish me luck in London. I'm gonna be over there by the time you see this. But if there's any suggestions about London, drop them in the comments.
Yeah,
so
and
I can
if
go
you
check
have
them out.
any other phrases Danny should know before he goes into a pub,
Please, bloody hell, tell me. Tell me so I can go to the Luffy.
No, Luffy's the guy from One Piece.
Yes,
To the Lou.
to the Lou.
Yeah.
It sounds quite romantic. Hey, you want to go to the Lou?
The Louvre is the
Someone's probably said
museum in Paris.
Oh,
Yeah, so that is romantic.
that's romantic.
Yeah.
Stacy, you want to go to
He's
the
like,
Lou?
let's go pee at the Lou.
Let's go be at the Lou. Yeah. Anyhow, thank you for joining us today. Enjoy this episode and then the next episode, which was recorded before this episode, where we fight about things that
death.
who cares if we fight
We're
about.
here.
So the point is, we hope that you have fun.
Yeah. And one thing you gotta remember, this is free. We're
This is
giving you free content, free
For now.
entertainment. Oh,
now.
no.
Start a
So
Patreon.
share the magic with people. Send it to remember, like I said, anybody who has ears, send it to them.
Send it to them. And there's subtitles. They don't have to have ears.
Oh,
they could read it.
damn. Well, I didn't say like they had to be functioning ears.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. I think it's time to end this.
Tony, tell the ladies to listen to the Unqualified Gurus.
The
Please.
ladies.
Yeah, and then
Why
just
do
wink at them.
I have to.
We all know
you're a stud.
we all know the single ladies are here to see you.
Yeah,
And Oscar.
yeah. Oh yeah, because you're taking that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
They all
Just
don't
be like-
subscribe.
Why do I have to address the ladies?
Guys,
The
it's-
others-
Just do it.
It's
Just
kinda
do it.
awkward now.
Just
Why do you
do
think
it.
you were hired?
You're gonna
I
tell-
candy, bro.
You're gonna send them messages about the throat without injuries. Tony, lead us out to a piece because we need to close this episode.
Ladies and gentlemen, peace
Out.